Dun, dun, dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome back to Owl Light Adventures. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Nice. Before we do our roundtable saying hello to everyone, isn't there? I'm going to do this in the beginning of every episode to spotlight things now because it's hilarious to me. Did any of you forget to get with me about putting anything on your sheets in the last 2 weeks? Anybody?
I did.
Again?
I still, the gloves, I have the page for them, but I don't have them added into the sheet so I can actually use them.
Welcome to week 6 of Dell forgetting to put these on her sheet. Anybody else?
I don't think I have.
You don't think you have? Level ups, everybody? I don't know who leveled up last time or if anyone leveled up last time.
I don't think anyone did. I think we're all level 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
all right.
level 3 now, but I think I took care of all my level up.
All right. Okay.
I think.
Well, I just also want to remind you guys to make sure, those of you that have spells, make sure you're getting your spell list for the day. Because that's something we want to start remembering at the beginning of the adventure is just go. And while you guys are doing that, if you need to do it, we're going to start with our introductions. I've got Jenny over here to my upper left. Yeah, that way. Remind us your character's name and just a little bit about your character.
Hi, I'm Calypso Rain. I am a 3-foot dwarf. I love all things herbish, whether I get to smoke it or drink it. I have left my little spot in the forest to go adventure because I got bored. And I can live for a longer time than most, so I just wandered around until I found these people. And they have been quite fun. I think so far my favorite part has been smoking with a giant.
That was pretty epic. Over to you, Del.
I am Char, a Fire Genasi monk of Kosuth. I grew up in Kalimshan at a temple where my mother was a priestess and protected by the monastery wherein my father was a monk. I have been sent out to earn my name, and I've joined up with these folks, and I'm getting really excited because we're exploring a mine, and one of the features of my temple is that there is a blacksmith forge there that goes directly to the holy fire, and they produce a lot of really interesting weapons. So as we have somebody who just came over from Ashes from my temple to help run the church that we have, I'm hoping to have better connections going on with my home. and such. So, and
Very
her
nice.
her technical name is, because we have to go out and earn our adult names. Right, currently her child name is Charred Child of the Blazing Ember. I haven't. I keep forgetting to mention that in the regular show notes. But yeah, she needs a
Nice.
grown-up name.
Next we have Michelle.
Oh, me?
Sorry, guys, I have to use the touchpad to do things because apparently we've lost the dongle to the mouse. But I play Fever Phoenix II. She is a Fire Genasi druid. She is a Circle of the Haze, so she's pretty much a stoner. And yeah, in the last game, she kind of fucked up, but she's going to try to fix things.
All right. Next we have Jayson, aka Rodney.
Hello there. I play Rodney, the Warforged Barbarian. I am also the mayor of our town and collector of mimics. I have my own mimic mafia.
That you do. All right. Next we got Matt.
Hello, heathens. My name is Reiko the Giant Slayer. I'm a Goliath cleric of death, and I love breaking giants' backs as much as Calypso likes smoking with them. And I'm just here for the ride. I met a really good party, and we're having a lot of fun. So,
All right. Fantastic. Now, who remembers exactly where we left off last time? Anyone?
I do.
Oh,
We ran the fuck away.
You bravely ran away, away. You bravely ran away. Well,
Fever fucked up and did some things and said some things in the mine in dragon speak, and now we've got to deal with a red dragon.
this is true. There's a red dragon in your mind, a mind that belongs to you that you were trying to discover the mysteries and secrets of, and ran across some zombies, some potential. I don't know. You heard some human voices or some common people speaking in common from some kind of barricade or something, and then the dragon thing happened, and then you guys got the fuck out. And then I remember if we were talking to her mother, who basically told her to stop being a moron and go handle it. That was the gist of that conversation.
Yeah.
I would like to state my session notes for the entire thing are: Ashes to Fertilize Faith came to run the church. Gold vein in the potato. Red dragon. Shit!
Yep, 'cause the potato room, because you guys said it looked like a potato. But there was no time for downtime between last session and this session. Because you guys did go back to town. If you want to do some minor preparations before you go back in, we can do that. But you guys, there's not a lot of full-on downtime scenario happening at the moment. So I will start and go in kind of a little order, the same order I just introduced everyone, to see if there's anything you wanted to do before you go back to the mine. We will start with Jenny.
I can't think of anything, and I should probably think of something, but yeah. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Over to Del.
I am going to first approach the person that I spoke to who told me that the mind was just kind of creepy and and ask them why they didn't mention that there was a dragon in it.
Okay,
And
that would be your bartender currently.
okay.
Dragon? There's a dragon in there? Holy shit!
Okay, I am now going to go speak with some of the people who have been in the town for longer, like the little old lady on the farm who adopted the kids, and ask her what she can tell me and see if anybody else wants to do some research in the library. I'm going to ask Calypso that because I know she's a big fan of the library, but that we should probably look up more history if this happened, and it's probably been documented somewhere or somebody knows something about it, so we can have a little bit more of an idea about when the dragon moved in, if we know anything about its history and such. So that's my next step.
Okay. The old lady is happy to tell you that she's probably before everybody got ran out or killed. She was the oldest living member of the town. She remembers back before it was even a town, and that mine had always been, rich in ore, treasures, and all kinds of things. And she does seem to remember that when she was a little girl, there was a problem with a young red dragon when she was little. But the as the town was getting bigger and kind of starting to go, they were able to run it out. But it was just a wormling back then. It was a little thing. They were able to run it out, clear it out, and the mine was in production for a really long time until some years back when they just started having problems. There, people were like you've already heard before, the weird sounds coming out, which you guys discovered were likely a part of that was the way the wind comes through the mines. As more of the mine got hollowed out from the inside, the wind moved through it differently. So that was probably the sounds you were hearing, or the zombies, or maybe even the dragon that you discovered. So nothing really new for her, but like I said, she did remember that time when she was young and there was a wormling they found.
Okay, as I kind of know some things about dragon and dragonkin, would I know how much the dragon could have grown if it happens to be the same one that returned, based on her age?
Based on how slowly dragons age, I mean, and they grow, there is a fair chance it could have been the same dragon. Fair chance.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see if there's anything. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go to the bar at this point and just be waiting for people. But if there's anybody hanging out in there, check and see what other stories I can hear. If anybody has any suggestions or tales to tell about the mine.
Okay. We're going to move over to Michelle. I know you did a lot of your preparation technically at the end of last session.
Yeah, I did most of my preparation last session, but I am going to go to the potions store and get some healing potions.
Okay. Your best chance here in town may be the temple, actually.
All right, she's gonna head to the temple and see what she can do about getting some healing potions.
All right. Let me look this really quick. So just common potions of healing. You're looking at you guys own everything, so you guys always get your discounts when they have here in town. They do happen to have 3, and because they're in your town, they could let them go for about 30 gold a piece. It looks like right now. It's the only 3 they've got.
Done.
And that's something that they were working on overnight, like when you guys went yesterday into the mines. It's something they had already started working on.
Yeah, she'll buy all 3.
All right. We're going to go ahead and move back over to Rodney.
Honestly, I mean, I didn't use anything from last time when we did the shopping trip, so I'm good.
All right, over to Matt.
So I am broke as hell, so I don't think I'm going to be doing anything. But I'm going to go. Is Harry still in town?
If you need to borrow money, I can give you some.
Well, honestly, a lot of you guys have heal potions now between you. So
You said Harry's still in town?
yeah, Harry's still in town.
I'm going to go approach Harry and ask him if he'd like to join us.
You find him in his hut. He's just kind of chilling out, smoking. He writes down on the pad, hands it up. He's like, "Nah, man, I'm good." He's like, "I'm not the adventuring type anymore. I'm kind of retired now." I've been all over it. I've done everything, things you can't even imagine. I just kind of wrestle and hang out and make things now. But I heard about the dragon in there. If bring to me of it what you can, and I could probably make some really cool shit for you guys out of it. Bring me all of it. The bones, the insides, especially the scales. Just bring me all of it that you can.
We could test our tag team ability before we get in the ring, man.
We will. Don't worry. I'll take you out and we'll do something special. But I don't think me running in that mine with zombies and that dragon is going to do it for you. Because let's be honest, y'all need to learn. You need to take care of your town. You need to build up your skills. And I feel like if I go in there, I'm just going to end up doing it all for you guys, and then you're not going to feel like you've accomplished anything. And it's important that you feel like you've accomplished something.
Always good
Goal,
talking
man.
with you, Harry.
Talking to you too, or writing to you rather.
Hey, I still count it as talking.
One of these days, I'm
His
going to
words,
teach sign
damn it.
language. All right, we're going to go back over to Calypso real quick because she was given a task.
I was given a task.
Yes, by Dell to research the mine in the library.
Oh, shoot. Okay. And I go look. Okay. I went to the library and I searched a card catalog and found history books.
The card catalog is very well maintained, very well kept up. The order of things are very nice. The library gnomes, which is what I call them because it's gnomes that magically live in the library, have no problem. They know exactly where you need to go because you're still kind of like learning where the sections are. Some things tend to move. They take you right where you need to go, and it's the town history section, and it's its own room of like history of the town. There's maps. There's you name it, like going back for like hundreds of years before even the old lady of the farm was even alive. Like this goes way far back. You find a lot of quick history of the mine. It's very rich, and there are areas that were only recently tapped, and there's belief that there's other ores and other things that haven't been discovered back even farther into this area. I wouldn't call it a mountain per se, but the mine is in a very a small mountain, a very small mountain, but it goes a lot farther underground. And the interesting part of it is the mine, how it's set up now, only goes straight in and branches out. No one ever like dug down into farther levels or excavated anything. So you guys are still just excavating the basic area of the inside of the mountain right now. It can be expanded a lot. You do see some history, logs from people down there. They'd hit, there was a pocket of gas they hit at one point in time, and a couple people died. Band managed to get out in time for the most part. Only a couple very small cave-ins, some minor injuries. That's probably why you see all the bracing where you go, and the bracing is so well done that there's not any real danger. Like this was declared probably one of the safest mines anywhere in the region because of the way it was bolstered. You do know that right before the history of the dragon, there's been on and off a history of dragons. There was actually an adult red dragon that was slain in that cave, and it did have a clutch. A lot of the eggs were taken out and sold to traders or just destroyed. And then a while after that, one of the wormlings came back looking for its home, and it was ran off. But nothing since then. Now, right before the mine closed, there's some notes in there about how they hit some other weird pocket of gas that started making some of the miners act strangely. And before they knew it or could pull enough people out, the mine was lost. Only maybe a dozen out of like 100 people at best made it out alive. And there was talk about people acting strangely and cannibalism and weird sounds, and they just boarded up the mines forever. And that's the entire history that you can find that you need at the moment. Unless there's anything in particular else you want to look at.
Okay. The mines and anything about any notes made by the people who owned the mine.
I mean, those were the notes that people, the person that owned mine. Yeah, it was the same person that owned the tavern that you guys killed. Was the same guy that actually owned the mines.
Okay.
It was like handed down to him, like through family.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Were there any notes about what the gas could be?
No one is sure because there wasn't a way to just go in and sample it because everybody had already bought, ran out, they boarded it. But the alchemists at the time noted that there were types of gases that could potentially turn someone into a zombie, and that's what the alchemists believed that it was some kind of magical gas, or potentially an experiment from someone down there gone wrong could have also created the gas because they didn't feel like it would have been something that could have like existed naturally, like in a pocket, really. It seemed like a cover up, like someone was experimenting and did something, and someone else just said, "Oh, it was a pocket of gas."
Okay. Um, I think that's all I can think of right now that could pertain to that and what we need to do right now.
All right, sounds good. So, inevitably, everyone converges, with their purchases or their information. Everybody kind of coalesces back at the bar, which tends to be what you guys normally do right before you go off and do something. Um, did anyone want to do anything else before you guys go back into the mine? If so, just let me know.
Yes, sir. As we receive the information from Calypso, I think that we should probably try to find a way, even though we already were exposed to it, to protect ourselves from the gas that's there in case there still is some residual effect to be going on.
The gas was listed as like a greenish fog. You guys saw nothing, you smelled nothing other than what you would expect to find in the damp, dark kind. Well, not dark because of the torches, but like the underground smells, but nothing that smelled off to you guys, and you saw no visible clues of this gas. So you're not sure if you've actually been exposed to anything or not, and you're not entirely sure what precautions you can take aside from, covering your mouth more when you're inside, or some kind of gas mask situation.
Guys, we could see if we can find out what type of gas mask we can get for our different sizes that would be flame proof. If they make flame proof gas masks.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Sounds like a great idea. I just hope that we can find one that'll fit my massive head.
Hence why I said what different options we may be able to find because, yeah, you guys are still bigger than me. So
We
Well,
need some
interesting
for the
thing.
tall and the small.
This technology does not yet exist in this area, so this would be have to be something that you would have to invent or create on your own.
Okay, I know I have the ability. I just don't know what I'd have to do to do it. Would I have to roll? Or
So yeah. So here's the thing. It depends on what you want this gas mask to be like. Because you can invent something that's not necessarily magical, and this is something anyone can actually do if you have the right skills. So you can create something that's not magical. Like if you wanted to do something magical, something like an amulet of adaptation type of thing that would let you breathe safely in any environment, you could kind of imbue something with the ability of that, which I don't believe you're capable of quite yet at your level of artificer.
no.
If you wanted to do something more simple, what you guys could do is charcoal and cloth. You can make some kind of makeshift mask with a pouch that's got like little holes in it and some charcoal stuffed in there to kind of. That would be about the best you guys could do, and you could make it nicer with like some leather working or some scraps or something. But that would be about the only thing that you guys could do as far as a gas mask would go right now.
Okay.
I suggest we do that, and if you want to design it,
Yes.
maybe we could ask Harry to make them for us. Since I don't know how quick you are with the leather working, but he seems to have some in stock, and You can pay him
Okay.
for crafting.
Yeah, Harry's always got what you need, man.
So who would like to go to Harry
Okay.
to ask?
I'll go along.
Okay.
All right, you guys find
I'll
Harry at the same
go.
place he was a minute ago. He's just chilling in his hut smoking weed.
Hey, Harry. I was wondering if you could help us with something.
He writes on the paper and shows it to you as usual. What you need?
We need to make some sort of charcoal gas mask situation that could fit our different head sizes to make it easier in case we find the gases in the mine.
What gas is in the mine?
I found gases in the mine in the library that there had been gases before.
Oh, are you going to go down there to mine? Or are you in the
We're
process
gonna.
of mining right now? Because if you're not mining, you're not gonna run across any pockets or hit anything because all the pockets were just exposed to the air while they were mining. All that's been aired out for years.
Okay, so it should be fine. Do you have any ideas about how to approach the dragon?
I mean, it can't be that old of a dragon. It can't be that big. There's like what, 5 of you?
Mhm.
Man, I could take
I
that
just
thing out by myself. I think you guys will be all right. I mean, it's a
Okay.
red dragon. It, fire. Maybe don't all rush up in a line against it or anything. Like spread yourselves out a little bit. But as far as the
Okay.
gases go, you guys have felt the wind, then the way that travels down there. I mean, it makes that sound when it comes out. Any gases in there is long since cleared out. I can make you something that makes you feel better, but I think it's going to impede your vision at this point in time. If you need it quick, it's going to impede your vision more than it's going to actually help you.
Okay. Well, can you create as a backup of something that can work around and not impede our vision but help us?
Yeah. Can you give me an hour?
I can give you longer than that if you don't think that the gases are going to be a problem with this just exploring and seeing if the dragon will talk to us.
Oh, I got enough material to do it in an hour for all 5 of you right now. It's not that hard.
Okay.
You basically watch him,
Thank you.
burn and char some wood to get some charcoal. While he's doing a lot of this, you see him. He's got burlap sack fabric, so he's basically taking measurements of each of your heads. He's making a burlap sack with some leather straps based on some leather he's got, doing some quick stitching, and he makes this little pouch that connects to the front, like around your mouth, like where the charcoal is. So you're breathing in and out through it, but you can breathe through the other side. The thing is, like around the eyes, if he cuts it out too much, then it kind of defeats the purpose of it staying to your face. So he applies some other straps to tie the mouth part like closer against your mouth so it fits better before he makes the eye holes. So that way he's not like breaking a seal or anything. So you guys can see better. Now you are wearing a mask and you've got eye holes, so you don't have like your peripheral vision isn't as good as it could be. But he said any basic kind of poisonous gas or something that would just kind of make you sick, like any basic things you'd find in a mine, this would make a big difference. You'll start to cough. You'll feel it. You'll feel it and be able to get out long before it'll affect you with something like this.
Okay. Awesome.
And this is all like scrap
Thank
stuff he
you.
had laying around, so he's not charging you for it.
Okay.
I would like to explain to Harry that even though it's been aired out, there is a hint that it could have been an experiment gone awry, and I'm just worried that there might be another cache of maybe vials or something down there that could get knocked over as we're going through things on the off chance that that's what it was.
Oh, okay, like something alchemical. Don't breathe it. This is only going to
Yeah,
help you
exactly.
if it's something magical. Something like this it's all this is going to do is buy you a little bit of time to run away. I mean, if something like that happens and you see it happen, get the fuck out as quick as you can. This isn't going to save you from it, but like I said, it'll buy you some precious moments to escape. Maybe it won't affect you as much or something.
Okay. Thank you. And I give him one of my chamomile blunts.
He appreciates it. He adds it into his pipe.
Okay.
You notice something as you're
Thank you.
walking out too. He has a shield, and it's a big Sasquatch-sized shield. But upon closer inspection, this thing is actually a his size tankard of ale that's been like fashioned into a shield. Well, the top part is still open, so he can still fill it full of ale and drink while he shields himself in battle. It's a pretty impressive piece of carving.
That is
Hey,
so
man,
cool.
that shield is fucking badass, dude.
It's been through a lot. It'll fit a whole barrel.
Okay.
You ever drink it while you lift it up?
Well, yeah, I would literally just walking around, do battle with Fever's, parents and our friends, and just, I'd stand in front of them, pop out the shield, take a hit on the shield, take a hit of the drink, and then just get in there, man. That's how I did it.
And that's why I want you as my tag team partner.
Yeah. Back in the day, man. I can shift into other forms too. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm actually a druid. Well, I'm partially a druid. That's part of my thing. I'm a druid, but I fight as well. It's a thing. It's a lot of fun though, man. I can turn into a land shark. It's pretty cool.
Just don't drink so much you end up like Roberts of the Jake.
Yeah. I can agree with you there. I mean, that guy's got to, there's a such thing as loving your snakes too much, and I'm just going to leave it at there.
Agreed.
Okay, we walk back to the tavern and try to make a plan.
It was the utter silence of that for me.
So, yeah, go ahead. Speak amongst yourselves and make a plan.
I want to stop by the shrine first just to check up on it. Just to bask in our glories.
The what?
The shrine.
What do you mean the shrine?
The statues of all of us.
Oh, that's a statuary garden, like that's out all in the front yard of the fucking bar. Yeah, it's still looking great, man. Loved in the Leprechaun is still, all the statues are still animated. They're still doing what they do. I mean, they're it's pretty breathtaking to just stop and take. In fact, you know what, Matt? You feel inspired by this today. Like there's some inspiration that you have today, and that may help you throughout the day.
Man, I feel it in my gut.
You took this moment to go out and just meditate in the statuary. Hey, John. But yeah, so come up with your plan, guys.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
first off,
We need a lot of fire resistance, like just all of it at once.
I'm going to try to talk to it, guys. I made the mistake. I own up to it. And from what Calypso has said, this thing has been wronged by the people who just used to run this place. And we need to make this right.
This is a red dragon. They usually don't deal with people. Matter of fact, their version of dealing with people is you are crispy and taste good with ketchup.
But I do have red dragon brothers and sisters that my mom has raised, and if I can get this red dragon to, if it knows the history of anything about dragons, it will know my mother.
I want to talk to him too, man. And I'm prepared this time. I'm feeling inspired.
We should try to go about this peacefully, and if that doesn't work, then yeah.
there are a number of us
Define
that
what
can
you mean
try to
by-
speak.
Yeah, define what you mean by fire resistance, please. What we can use.
Aren't technically Fever and Char both fire resistant, or
Are they?
I don't know.
We are not completely fire resistant, but we have a resistance to fire. We can't just stand in the breath of it
Could you
and
absorb it?
expect to be okay.
So you can
Not a
absorb the
dragon's
hit
fire.
to an extent.
It's fire resistant, so they do have a built-in fire resistance, but yeah, not immunity. So they would take less damage from fire than the rest of you. You guys also remember that you did hear again voices in common coming from somewhere on the other side of the mine that you didn't get a chance to go to. If you need to work that into your plan in some manner. And a lot of the mine you didn't even discover yet.
Yeah, but I feel if we try to discover the rest of the mine, we do have the dragon at our back.
And who knows
Yeah.
what at your back on the other side. Something to keep in mind.
We'll have to make sure that whoever's running in back is keeping an eye out for everything else as well. And this time work on it. Well, I would say work on our stealth as we're approaching everything. Although once we get into contact with the dragon, we're probably going to lose any aspect of stealth that we could have from anything else in the entire mine coming up behind us. But I do think that approaching the dragon first and trying to at least speak with it, but being quiet, scoping out the situation. If it's in there with a bunch of its followers and things are going to go bad, then, or there's a chance that things are going to go bad, then we probably don't want to do that. We could see once we get close to the lair and get an eye on it if we should continue that way, or maybe scope out something else, pay attention, listen to them for a while, if that's an option.
Anything could be an option if you guys want it to be.
I was presenting it to them as
Okay.
if they felt like doing that.
We could always just hire adventurers.
Also an option.
Yeah, but do we want to send poor adventurers to their death to a dragon that we know nothing about?
Why not?
Kinda.
Both of you at the same time.
It's worth noting that you do have an adventurer in your village who just happens to be the captain of your guard.
No, I meant randos.
Just reminding you guys that you do have well, I mean, honestly, this adventurer is much more powerful than you guys because she just started adventuring before you made her captain of the guard.
Is anybody coming to visit the town?
Not quite yet. You guys haven't officially said you're opening it to the public yet. You've just been building the businesses up and getting that ready.
We could post a notice on the Volga Unicorns board.
You certainly could. Because whatever you post on your board shows up on that board.
You know, but while we're doing this, there is a dragon that is still growing in our minds.
And that's when our game turns into a dungeon management sim.
I think that maybe you guys should let Char and I go near the front and try to speak with this dragon peacefully as much as possible. And if we notice things are not going quite well, we can speak a safe word, banana. And yeah.
I'm with her for it. Yeah. And folks, if quick thing, if any of us are trying to sneak around and you can hear us, let us know. We'll look back and get a thumbs up or thumbs down, because sometimes the way that sound works in mines and things like that, we might not realize that we're making noise, but we're echoing somewhere else.
I'm in on it too. I just feel really inspired to talk to this dragon. I feel like I got it.
Okay.
Do you speak Draconic?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Okay, guys.
I mean-
what is our backup plan if that does not work?
We say the safe word and you and big guy over there come running in and start fighting?
They bravely ran away.
We should probably have something also in case it is, run away rather than engage. So we have the safe word and the danger word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Pineapple
in
Banana.
run
danger.
away.
Or say banana and banana too. That seems like the level of creativity we're going for here.
Banana and
Pineapple means run
pineapple.
away.
Yep.
Oh my god, pineapples!
$5 says someone's going to scream the wrong word, and this is going to be wonderful.
Fleabag.
There you go.
Which now?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Which
safe
word
word.
means-
Yeah.
Which one means come
Which-
help fight?
Banana.
Banana. Okay. Banana means come help fight. Pineapple means run away.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
banana
Beaver's
because it's
hitting her
the
pipe as she
cheer.
says it.
I'm sorry, I spoke over you, Fever.
And Fever is like constantly hitting her pipe while she's doing all this. She is smoking nonstop right now.
Nice.
So are we going to the mine now? That's the big question.
Yes, I feel it in my bones. I am ready.
I just want to say you're inspired. You did not drink. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of the potion. Mary Potter.
I don't need it.
Felix Felicity's potion that makes you lucky. Like, you didn't drink that. You just feel inspired. Just because what you're running here and you're talking, I'm just worried that you're confused.
I'm still intrigued. I'm
Okay.
inspired.
Fel-
I'm inspired to the moon. I could fly a kite and catch some lightning, just like Ben Franklin.
Okay.
Felix
Calm down.
Felicitas.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, this is going to be a Rod situation.
Yep, this is going to be fun. All right, guys. So I'm going to bring the mind map up here. I know it's in overlays. I just got to find it there. I know it's right over here. There we go. The mind map. So far, you guys, the very, very middle of the map that goes off screen, that's your entrance as usual. You guys made it as far as up into the first left and then down into what you guys call the potato room, right next to the peanut room. And then you went right back out again. So that's as far as much of the map as you've explored at this point.
So basically, the center and the right have not been explored at all.
And the majority of the left, yes.
Okay. Oh, we didn't get up to the top part of the left?
No, you guys went in, you took that offshoot to the left, then went
Okay.
right down to that potato. You came up and you started to go up, and then you got some vibes and went out. Then you were going to go up in the center until the dragon thing happened, and then you ran the fuck back out.
Okay.
So 16th of the map at best is what you've seen.
Okay, so we need to be a lot more cautious this time as we're tearing down the fence and making our way in so that hopefully we don't give ourselves away. So let's all be as quiet as we can be as we are approaching going in this time, and keeping an eye out for anybody and an ear out for anybody as well, because we know there are other beings that are sentient besides the dragon in here, and they speak common, so they could be wandering around anywhere. They don't need a huge amount of room to space out in, and they know that we were here, so they might be trying to keep an eye out for us.
Agreed.
I will let you guys take a little extra time to get ready your little barricade quietly. I'm not going to make you do rolls. Just take a little extra time to do it so you're all being safe and quiet about it. That's fine with me.
Awesome.
So you guys do that. You move into the entrance, which again looks like a normal mine entrance. You see the cart. You see the track. You go a little farther. You get to the little tool and maintenance room area. Some more mine carts off to the side. Tools in various condition. You move a little bit farther in, and you run across that little medical area that you'd seen before. The little medical area you guys had already looked. Actually, you guys didn't quite go into that area, because so the medical area you guys started to go into, it's just after you go left, just barely after. It's that little area, like There's the left that takes you towards the potato, and just slightly above that, before you get to the left-right juncture, is a medical area that you guys are just now noticing. Did you want to check that out, or go right over there towards the potato?
We already checked the potato.
What-
I mean that first left that takes you in that general area.
Well, of course we're going to check it out before we go any further. We need to make sure that there's nothing that could be a danger to us, and potentially something that could be a help to us.
Okay, so that, like I said, that's that room. Like, and if you keep going past it, there's a right and a left. There's like a fork there. You guys can clearly tell on the map here. So this medical room, you basically see, more or less basic medical supplies. It weirdly looks pretty well kept and clean. If anyone would like to make some rolls to kind of look through it, because there's little cupboards, there's little chests, there's things, various things.
I would like to. What am I rolling?
That is going to be an investigation.
Not medicine? Okay.
Investigation.
I'll be rolling as well.
Okay, anybody can do it.
Yeah, 8.
I rolled a 23.
10.
Okay. I can tell you that Fever and Char. Hey guys, this is a medical area. But Calypso is like, yep, and starts digging through shit. And through quite a bit of work, comes up with 10 potions of heal.
Woo!
10, yes,
Epic.
you heard me,
Ooh.
10. It's just scattered in different places. You could tell that there used to be a lot more than this. Like, this thing was well stocked. Most of the containers and chests and cupboards you're fighting are completely empty. But you find 10. And you also find a lot of bandaging and, basic stuff like that to make splints. Stuff that you would expect to find down here.
Awesome.
There was an antidote area that's been raided. It was labeled and marked. It's been raided and there's nothing in that. But
Okay.
yeah.
They've been added to my bag.
Alrighty. So now like going farther past that, just so you're aware. Let me grab this back here real quick. So I'm trying to see where this is listed at. So going towards the left is open and clear. That little and the little fork. But to go straight is barricaded. Or to take the right fork, it's barricaded. And you hear the voices again. I think they're getting close. I think they came back. I can hear you. And then quiet. Except for the wind.
Beaver holds her hand up to everybody, like literally puts it up with the fist up, and then puts her finger to her lips, like she's telling people to be quiet.
I nod.
Same.
Can I roll perception to see if I can figure out where I heard that coming from?
Oh, you don't even roll perception. It's coming from the other side of the barricade. It was obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Okay.
I'm slightly confused.
Mhm.
Can you explain to me? Okay, there's the potato, and it goes up.
You guys didn't
then-
go that way this time.
Right, but I'm saying, okay, and then like right above the potato is like the only empty space in the middle of the map. Is that where we're standing beside?
No,
Like the black. Okay.
you guys
I got
didn't even go
confused on
that
where we
way.
went after that.
Yeah, you didn't go
Okay.
towards the potato at all. You guys
I thought that's
stayed
where the
in the
dragon
very.
was.
It is. That's not where you guys went.
Okay, you confused us then because you told us that's where the dragon was. That
I'm going to start again because you guys are not getting it. Okay. The middle chamber. You guys, because you saw the medical room and you wanted to make sure everything was okay there, you stayed in the central chamber. You didn't take the potato split yet. You didn't even take the left split at all. You went past
Okay.
it. And then there's to the fork. I mean, that's where you found the medical stuff.
the second fork.
The first fork. There's only one fork. If you're in the straight central chamber, walking in, going only straight.
Okay, when I say the second fork, there's obviously one turn and
To you, I can point.
okay,
You're here.
okay, I see that now.
There's only one fork, period, in the central chamber that goes right or left, like an actual fork. if you pass up the the path that goes towards potato stuff, which is its own separate fork on the left side of the map, you guys stayed central chamber because you noticed the medical room and you wanted to make sure it was okay before you went into the other path.
So where's the barricade then?
The fork going to the right. That basically
The
leads
only
to the
path
entire
going to
rest
the
of the
right.
line.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard when I don't have an arrow that I can just point at for you guys.
So we were just in
Yeah.
the pepper room, the one that kind of looks like a pepper a little bit, or no?
Okay, so you would get to the pepper if you took the left fork from where you're currently standing. Correct.
Okay.
Because, yeah, that does look like a pepper. I didn't think about that. But to the right fork, which leads to the entire rest of the mine, that's what's barricaded.
Gotcha.
But
On the
we
bright side,
established-
you now know that there is a barricade there, so nothing is probably going to be able to come up behind you when you go to the other side to check the dragon out.
I'm actually gonna get use investigation and get a little bit closer to the barricade, being very quiet, and see if there's any kind of traps or anything around there. So that can be investigation or perception.
Perception, actually.
Okay. 24.
Nope. This is just an old-fashioned, extremely well-built barricade. It goes from floor to pretty much the cave ceiling, which is really fucking impressive. So there's got to be some engineers that were involved in making this, likely on the other side of the barricade.
Does it look like there is any kind of like hinging or anything on the barricade there where they could open it up from their side?
Not that you can tell. This thing is made that well, that seamless. It doesn't even look like there's any way that you could get through it, or that they could come from the other side that you can tell.
There's probably a lever or something.
But if there was, it would be on their side. They're in complete control of this barricade. You're certain of this. It's very impressive.
Is it made of wood?
Yes, wood, very thick timbers. It's made out of probably a lot of the materials that they had still left over that they used to brace the entire mine with. It's the real thick, durable, heavy shit. It would have taken a group of people to get this all in place.
So Fever is going to motion for the group to follow her back towards the entrance of the cave so that they can set up a plan for that.
Okay. You guys go back out. You exit the cave because you're not that far. It's like a couple minutes. So you can discuss.
So that barricade doesn't look like they can come through it, but I'm sure there's some way for them to come out. We need to be careful, guys. And she is saying this very, very quietly. Even knowing they're outside of the cave, she's saying this as quietly as she can so that nothing else can hear her except for the group that she is with.
And from the sounds of it, they obviously knew we were here last time and that we're here now.
Yeah.
They did say
It-
that they're ready. So, but do they know what? With them being here last time and they know we own the town, how much do you think they actually know about us?
Do they know
They might
we
have been
own
look-
the town? Could they be looking for the former owners of the town? The people who fucked up everything to begin with?
They could have
Yeah, they
asked
could have been-
around.
We didn't hear anything about people going into town that then went back and lived in the mines. So it might be a group of people that were survivors or descendants of the survivors of the last thing, or people who've just come in and taken advantage of it before or came with the dragon.
Or there could be some way into the Underdark from this mine, and that could be any number of things from the Underdark.
True, but would they be speaking in common at that point?
Almost every race is capable of speaking common.
I know, but if you're with your own kind, wouldn't like a drow speak drow, or wouldn't they speak undercommon?
Not if they're the slaves.
Fair point. Ooh, I hadn't even thought about the Underdark. Although it's a mine, so I don't know why I did.
We haven't gone anywhere near deep enough to be close to the Underdark.
And according to your records, only there was no like digging down or up. This was just straight into the mountain.
Okay, well, guys, what do we want to do? Do we want to explore the only two sections that we haven't seen yet to get an idea of the overall threat, being quiet? Do we want to go face off against this dragon?
Kill the wagon! Kill
And
the wagon!
see if it's negotiable or not?
We could
Talk to the dragon.
talk to the dragon, and if things go bad, hear me out. If things go bad, the dragon would be chasing us out back towards that barricade area, and we could kill two birds with one stone if it is necessary to kill the dragon.
I like that idea.
Dragons are literally the most chaotic of evil dragons out there. I don't foresee negotiations.
So what is your what would your suggestion be?
Like they're the killer whales of the skies. They just kill for fun sometimes.
Yes, but what do you think we should do? What is your
Well, find out what
proposed
kind of
plan?
dragon it is first. Is it an older dragon? If it's a baby dragon? If it's a baby dragon, we might actually stand a chance.
Okay.
The people might actually know what type of dragon it is if we talk to them first. Because they've been here down there for I don't know how long.
But what if they're
We
not
would have to
friendly?
We did hear them before at the side, coming from the area where the dragon is, correct?
Nope,
Yes.
you've only ever heard them coming from where you just heard them.
What if they're trapped?
Well, they could have put up the barricade to keep the dragon from coming towards them, and just have been. I don't see why they wouldn't have tried to come down to town at some point in time, but I mean, if we want to find that out, that's something we could do as well.
We could also go ask if anybody knows of any people that have went into the cave.
And haven't came out? Mhm.
I think that I would hope that with everything that we've checked on with them, that they would realize. Well, then again, we don't know people, but if all the questions we were asking, they would have told us if there had been people that recently went in there and never came out. But they could have
According to
been
all
from
the
somewhere
research,
else as well.
according to all the research, only 12 people made it out alive of 100, and the rest were thought to have died in the mines. And it was immediately boarded up. And judging from when you guys first found the mine and how hastily it was built, you could tell that no one had opened that mine since it was sealed.
So I feel like there is a good chance that these guys are really trapped. And I think that they're so bad with the dragon, like he'll jump on them
There
as soon as they try to escape.
There isn't a problem in the world that cannot be solved with the proper implementation of explosives.
Do we have any
Do
on
you-
us?
I imagine somebody does. We have an entire town.
Is that something we want to go get before we try again?
That, and have we tried checking like any areas around here for like a storage zone? Because normally they they keep blasting powder and dynamite in mines to dig deeper.
Yeah, we could check. Maybe they have something like a abandoned mine cart or something.
I don't think that'd be something to just leave in a mine cart. We would probably have to find a storage room. Unless this was a poorly operated mine.
Let's sneak around and see if we can find something. Be very, very quiet.
All right, let's see some investigation rolls as you guys go back in. Whoever would like to.
I have shit investigation, but I'll take one.
18.
10. I got a 10.
22.
All right, I've seen all your rolls.
20.
Basically, you guys wander and start looking around. You remember, oh yeah, they're right. Not too far from the entrance is this big tool and maintenance room. So you guys go straight there. You start looking through this place, and you see every tool you would ever need to run a mine. Multiple copies in different levels of age and shape. And then you run across this one like area that's it's got a lock on it. It's been broken, and the inside is a label that says dynamite. You can see where there probably were multiple crates inside this thing at one point in time, and it is empty.
Bingo was his name, oh.
The lock was not broken. It was simply unlocked. It's just dangling there. You can tell that it was actually unlocked. No one broke into it or anything.
I unfortunately have oil, but no explosives.
And keep in mind, it's only been 7 years that this place has been sealed up, like I told you before. I wasn't sure if anybody remembered that or not.
Well, do we want to go back to town to see if we can grab some blasting powder or dynamite?
Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet.
You speed time up a little bit. You guys wander around. You ask some people, and the only people that would know would be the people that ran the mine. No one of which is left alive that worked for or in the mine or was related to the mine. Even if you stop back by the library, the most you'll see is that dynamite has always been stored in the mine.
What about our good buddy Harry?
He's got nothing.
If we go back to the other town, to Riverside, would we be able to pick some up there?
Your town is Riverside, technically.
Yeah,
the other side,
that's right.
the main town. Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance you guys could definitely find some in the main town.
Oh, we could talk through the see if the Squirrel King can pick some up for us.
Or you can just talk to Mafak, who runs the Elgin Intercom.
True.
It's whoever you want to talk to.
Oh.
Whoever you think would know the most about explosions and blowing things up and mines, which, a dwarf does come to mind, and Mafak happens to be a dwarf.
So let's go talk to Mafak.
All right, lads, what you want? What's going on? You guys deal with that dragon yet?
We've run into
So
a
we need to get.
problem. Go ahead.
Okay. We are trying to figure out what we can have as backups, and our explosive cache apparently was raided before we even got the mine. I was wondering if you could help us find some anywhere.
Can I ask what you want explosives inside a mine for?
Talk
I mean,
to
I know
the
how
big
they're
guy.
used in a mine, but I have a feeling that that's not how you intend on using them.
There's people living in the mine, and we think they might try to jump us if we go talk to the dragon. So
What makes you think that?
Or they
Because-
could be trapped in the mine, and we need to blast some barricades to let them out.
Okay. Have you tried talking to them?
No, because every time we hear them, they're saying stuff like, "Oh, there they are. Be quiet. Don't let them hear us."
I just want to blow something up. Why is
Well,
everybody stopping me from blowing something up?
Did you think that maybe they're afraid of you because they've got themselves barricaded in? I mean, listen, I can get you some dynamite. Give me a couple minutes and it'll appear in your bin. But just you fuck up that mine, it's gonna fuck up a lot for you guys. So keep that in mind. That place is pretty well built and maintained, but some explosives in the wrong place is gonna have that mine down on top of your heads.
I just
Yeah,
want
I
some
know.
fail-safe in place.
You guys wait a little bit. You get 5 sticks of dynamite. That's just what he was able to just grab real quick and hand over. I can't imagine you would possibly even need more than that down there.
Handle that
Thank
like it's a
you.
newborn baby.
Mm-hmm. And each stick, it's not just all like the individual sticks. Like each stick has got like some padding around it and stuff that you can take it out of. Like it's, his urging you guys to be careful.
I'll stick them in my bag of holding so that we don't have to worry about that.
If they go kaboom, they go kaboom in the bag of holding.
Your haversack or the actual bag of holding?
The actual bag of holding.
All right, cool. You've got them stored in a dry and safe place.
Alrighty.
Are you going back into the mine?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys are back in the mine. You go through the mine entrance.
Are
Looks
we
the same. Tools and maintenance room looks exactly the same. You're back to the initial juncture where you can go straight to the fork, or you can go left. Take the left path that leads to another fork.
Do we want to? I whisper, do we want to go knock on the barricade and say hi?
Kaboom.
I think we should sneak up there again and just try to listen.
Now, if you guys
We
are going to
can-
sneak up
Alright.
there, you're going to need to make some rolls.
All right.
Stealth. You guys are going to roll.
Eight.
Okay, I've seen all your rolls pop up.
It's a nat one.
Yeah, all of you, Calypso it makes a little bit, starts to make enough noise that someone could have heard, but Jesus. Fever trips over herself and lands face first and goes, "Oh shit!" And it's loud. Anything that probably the entire mine damn near knows that people are here now. And you hear the voices going, "That sounded like it hurts."
That's a what?
It's whispers
Oh, okay.
from the other side of the barricade.
Okay, at this point, just approach the barricade and say, "Hello, we can hear you're back there.
Shit.
We're coming from the town. There have been a lot of changes recently, and we wanted to make sure everything was okay. We've recently taken over the town and helped restore it, and we're now working at the mine. We're worried about you. Do you need help? Do you need assistance?"
Shh, quiet, I got this. How do we know you're not lying? No offense, but we got abandoned down here. We've been down here since the mine closed, fending for ourselves, trying not to get eaten by zombies and a dragon. This sounds like it could be a trap. No offense.
So the people that owned the town before us,
Yeah, fuck those guys.
yeah, fuck those guys. They were like, can you mute? They were like holding a leprechaun hostage, and we saved him, and like we now are taking care of the town. You mean there's our statues outside of the town. You can go and look. We've got these cool houses. We're literally taking care of anybody who's come to the town that's been wronged by the people before us.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up a small hatch so I can see you. But I need you to show me it's some kind of proof that you know the leprechaun. Some kind of proof.
I have his hat on right now. That he gave me.
Okay, 1 second. And a little, like, sure enough, a little tiny hatch opens, it just slides down. And Beaver, this was you need to mute yourself.
Oh, sorry.
This craftsmanship was even more amazing than you first thought. Like, this was seamless. You could not have seen this little hatch. Like, just to see it, like a little drop window thing is like holy shit for you. It's just enough to kind of like, you can tell the guy's human. You see half of his face. He's kind of tilted to the side looking. Okay, he closes it, and then the equivalent of a door slides up. It slides up. All right. You guys check out. Sorry about the paranoia. It's just, like I said, we've been down here for like I don't know how many years. It's been a while. There's 10 of us down here. We raided one of the medical supplies that we thought was going to be useful. This is the kitchen's actually back here behind the barricade. So we've got a water collector. We've been eating okay now ish, and we've got a barricade on the other side of the kitchens too because there's zombies back there too. So you got feel free to come in, take a load off.
Fever offers him her pipe. She's like, it sounds like you guys need this.
Oh, desperately, and they got all 10 of them gather up like they're dirty ish. But cleaner than you'd expect to have lived down here this long. And when you guys actually go into their structure, which is literally just the cave, the barricades up, it's pretty well maintained. They've got makeshift beds that they've made out of the tables and chairs. They've got their own little eating area, but there is only 10 of them, and like I said, it looks like they've just been living down here.
This is impressive. I mean, you guys really took care of yourselves despite the assholes of the town.
We weren't sure if it was safe to leave. We know that dragon came in a couple years ago. As best as we can tell time anyway. And he points over to the wall. You see little marks. Their best estimation. They've probably got about 5 years worth of time marked. You can tell they're, not the 7-ish that it's been, a little over 7. But they're, you can at least tell they were trying at some point to keep track of the time. But based on their estimation, a couple years ago, the dragon moved in. That was around when they were finally getting up enough courage to escape, but they were besieged by zombies on both sides. Thus the barricade. They were afraid to leave.
So when we were doing research before we came down here to see if you needed rescue, we learned that there was a chance that there was the smoke that you guys came across. Did you have any idea what that might have been? Was it a pocket from somewhere in the mine? Because there were also suggestions, and who knows how much is rumor or not, that it could have been some sort of alchemical experiment going on in the mines.
Oh, yeah. That son of a bitch. Yeah. There was an alchemist down here. There was definitely an alchemist down here. On the other side of the mine, way past where the dragon is, there's this little area. It's a pretty special little area. It's got some special things over there inside of it. That's where you'll see a lot of the like the gem cutting and storage. Like there's actually a precious gem mine back that way. And there was a fucking alchemist that needed these gems to do these experiments that were unsanctioned by the town, or the town's alchemist thought he knew what he was doing, and he did not. And the next thing we know, people are rushing out. They're trying to escape. They're eating each other, and then zombies. Then they turn into zombies, and the mass exodus. I think maybe a dozen people, if that, made it out. Everyone else either died or it was one of the 10 of us, and there were 20 of us originally. We've lost people over the years. It's been a while since we lost anyone, actually, but and then we're just kind of what's left. But yeah, that was all alchemy. That son of a bitch. Jareth was his name. But that's been cleared out for a while.
Okay. Do you know? You said you have more zombies trapped up here.
Oh yeah.
Thank
There's
you.
deadly zombies out the other way too.
Do you know if there's any other area of the mine that we should be where obviously where the dragon is located and these other zombies? Since you've been here for this long, do you know much about the rest of like roll out the map and say, could you show us important places that we would need to know here?
Sure can. He gestures you over to like their eating table, kind of clears some stuff off, and actually grabs a mine of the map, the map you guys are looking at on screen right now. He rolls it out, and it is clearly marked. I didn't mark a map for you, but I can kind of explain some things to you. Pretty much all the big outlets on the edges, just how you know how the potato room is off to its own. You got your scrotum / peanut room. You got your room at the top that looks almost like an anvil. The pepper. Anything that ends in a giant space like that is actually a separate mine with a different kind of ore, because this is the weirdest mine that any of them had ever really discovered before, to have this much different type of ore and already the basic level of the mountain. But each outlet has its own type of ore or something in it, and there are storage rooms leading off those rooms where they're basically storing it. They load it to the carts and they move it down the tracks. The tracks obviously are kind of fucked up right now because the barricades, but they know for a fact they haven't damaged the tracks. So once the barricades are gone, the carts will go all the way to those outlets as well. But the only things that they've found in all their scouting missions have just been more zombies, and then that dragon came in. But to their knowledge, and the last time they did kind of the fullest sweep they could was just a couple months ago. So up till a couple months ago, there was still only zombies and that dragon over there.
Okay, guys, do we want to clean up the zombie problem before we deal with the dragon head on? Even though he might be on our side? But the odds of that are slim to none.
No, that dragon ain't on your side. It ain't on no one's side. It's pissed. It hates this fucking town. Apparently it killed its an ancestor of its, and it's here for revenge. It's just biding its time in the mine.
Okay. We can escort these guys back to town, though. If you guys are interested.
We'd love to get the fuck out of here. No offense to anybody, but we haven't even seen daylight in a while, so long while.
Just find a vacant house and you should be good.
Yeah. Been out for a few days.
It would definitely be nice. Oh, and there's some leftover food if you guys get hungry while you're down there. I think we got about 3 months of jerky rations left, so y'all
again.
We came at a good time.
All right, let's take him back to town and tell our bartender's name is Frank. Right?
All right, yeah. You guys take him back. It turns out everybody's trying to. That's good. Everybody keeps talking at once here. You guys lead them back. It turns out their homes aren't occupied, so they just reoccupy their own homes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we don't have to build new stuff.
No, because you guys had a good number of vacant homes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We still had a whole bunch of vacant homes still.
Yeah, you guys had about a dozen vacant homes left.
So I can add that to the population list.
10 people.
10
miners that may never want to mine again. You have no idea yet.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm gonna let Patrick know and let them know. Patrick, whatever they need, they've been locked up there for years. Hook them up on us.
Not a problem. They're glad, and the miners, every one of you guys, they're shaking all your hands. Like they're indebted to you. You guys just saved them. If you don't mind giving them a little bit of time to recover, they're astonished. They see the statuary, they see the shape the town is in now, and how much better it's getting. They would like to stick around. They just
let them recover from the shock.
But they do want to make themselves available in a way that maybe isn't mining to help out.
And don't go into the accounts.
Yeah, don't go into. I point over at Antonio. Don't go over there.
Fair enough. That just looks creepy.
It's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, but they honestly, most of them live together. They pretty much all lived in a little collection of 3 houses. So I mean, they're only taking 3 of your 12 houses that were left open.
Nice.
I think you had 12 left open. I actually can't remember how many you had left open still because I didn't keep track of that. But only 3 more are taken now from these 10 people. And again, 300 or 3 months worth of jerky rations. If you guys want to write that down.
Three months? Is that each, or is that like for all of us?
Total. There's
Okay.
3 full months worth of jerky rations just in general in some crates.
All right, so do you guys want to talk to the dragon or deal with zombies first? Because it's probably going to be the dragon will be more mobile and dangerous. However, it can't get through things as easy. I mean, it's faster, but I think we'd hear it coming. And the zombies, we could just kind of clear out room by room ahead of time, as we know they're going to be there. Throw in some bottles of oil, set them on fire. I don't know if Raker can do any controlling of them yet or not, but it would just give us less things that could possibly move in at the end or move in behind us. I mean,
I feel doing the dragon or doing the zombies first is probably our best bet, because the dragon's going to be the hardest thing to do. And we want to save the hardest shit for last. Sorry, Crowley keeps coming at me.
anybody else? Bueller? Okay. I say then we go, and I don't know how much we need to sneak up on zombies, but a little bit better than you did last time, Fever. Let's go check out the rooms and kill us some zombies.
All right, you're back to the mine. If you're going to handle the zombies first, you get back up to where the barricades were. And like I said, now that barricade's not there any longer, somebody dropped. It's like Friday dropped. She'll be back. Probably internet.
Yeah,
Is there
probably.
a world you long to see?
So your options are you're at the fork. You can go right toward the barricade was to the whole rest of the mines, or you have to take that little offshoot that leads to the pepper.
Leads to the what? I'm
You
sorry.
want to see what?
Little pepper-looking room.
Oh, the pepper looking room. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
So you can
I
upside
said,
down
what is he
pepper.
Well,
talking? What is he talking about? But oh yeah.
Didn't they mark down for us when we asked them mark down where the zombies were?
Yep, in those rooms where the ore are, if for some reason the zombies tend to gather in those spaces. They never see them just wandering around anymore. They just see them. It's almost like they remember their miners. Like they've been zombies for so long, like some of their memories from when they were alive were starting to kick in. Which, now that you think about it, when you found the miners that were in the potato room, that's kind of what they were doing.
Okay. Did they give us an estimate of how many zombies were in each section?
Oh, they're about 10 zombies in every section based on what they've seen.
Okay, well, do you want to work our way from the farthest from the dragon towards the dragon?
It's up to you guys.
That's what I'm asking them. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Work our way towards the dragon.
That way we can take a break here in their established quarters if we need to before going to see the dragon if we want, since there's this nice little barricade between us.
And they show you guys how to operate it too. It's just a series of levers. It's really actually geniusly simple. So if you need to fall back, you can just rebarricade yourself in.
All right, let's go get the ones that were closest, they still had to deal with, that were trapped behind the barricade.
Well, that's like 3/4 of the whole mine. So if you're going
Well,
past the barricade and out the other side, 1 second. Let me look at the map. Okay. You're going to be at another fork.
Okay, and that one goes up to the square
Either
thing on the
straight up
top,
or, yeah,
and then
either
over
straight
to
up or
the
to the right.
one that looks like America, and then goes down to a puzzle piece.
Yep. So straight up or diagonal up to the right.
I say we diagonal to the right so that we can get, like I said, the furthest away from them and then work our way forward.
Okay. So you're going to go to that diagonal upright to the America room.
This is my suggestion. I'm hoping for input from my party members on if they agree with me or not. That this is the course we should take.
That sounds good to me.
Can you fill me in again? Sorry, there was a bird that flew by and I didn't understand it.
Okay, so we are at the fork between the thing that at the top is a square and the one that goes into America that covers the whole right-hand side of the map. I was suggesting, since the dragon is on the left side, that we go basically up to the thing that's America and either above or below and get the zombies that are trapped up in these areas taken care of, and then work our way slowly over to the left and kill things as we head towards the dragon, so that we know if we need some time, we can break, hide behind the barricade, and or go back to town if necessary before we face the largest threat in the dungeon.
For clarification, I'm guessing America is that big part in the right-hand middle, right?
Yep.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I just want to. I've just been wanting to smash some things, and zombies are the perfect things to smash right now.
Yeah, not sure which of these are marked with zombies on them, but whichever, yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Do we want to wait on Friday?
There's no telling how long that would of a wait that would be with the internet.
Okay.
I'm going to
I don't
pick up
know if like
Calypso and put her on my shoulder.
let me finish talking. I don't know if like her internet is just dropped like and there's a big problem, or if they're just resetting it, or if we knew that, we'd probably know about how long it might take, because she's usually back. Honestly, usually she's back right about now. So I would recommend moving forward and just filling her in when she returns.
Okay.
And Matt's going to pick her up carrier. So, all right, you're going to go towards the America room. You run across.
Sneaky observation.
If you guys are going to sneak, you got to roll stealth rolls.
Yep.
Do I have to again? Happy. 18 this time.
Still waiting for Rodney. Rodney's the only one we're waiting on. Are you there, Jayson?
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Just need your stealth roll.
I actually have stealth. I thought my stealth would be insignificant, but it's insignificant.
Yep. Actually, everyone was staying fairly quiet except for the clone.
Except for the giant walking suit of armor.
And you find yourselves in a non-zombie populated area at the moment, so you're kind of okay. It's a big smelting room. If you had to guess, based on what you're seeing, probably iron.
Okay, that's what America is.
Yep. It's a big smelting room for iron. You do actually see some iron bars. Not many, like maybe a handful of iron bars. So you can definitely tell this was for iron processing.
I can come in handy later.
Definitely. We should probably
Yeah,
keep going up. Um, I'm gonna look a little bit closer in the room,
Okay.
just to see if there's anything like special.
Investigation.
16.
You look pretty decent. You're starting to look around, and believe it or not, you get to this one area. It just doesn't look right. There's something here, and you just keep looking at it like there's something here. You got a vibe, but you're just not seeing it.
Can I assist her?
Yeah. So basically, go ahead and roll again, but give her your bonus though.
Okay. What I roll or what my
No, just what your
my
bonus.
my bonus is a 2.
All right, so
So
roll
you're
again
at
and add it to whatever it is. Add it to.
I rolled a 14, so that'll be a 16.
You want to take a little time to explore?
Yeah.
All right, you find it. I'll just take a little time at it. You're gonna find this little part of the floor. Apparently, you can shift it just enough, and you find this little hidey hole. It's got 5 diamonds in it. They're nice looking diamonds too, like really nice looking diamonds. Let's see here. I'm trying to
Fever
give me a second.
slowly pulls them out and okay, sorry.
Just give me a second. I'm looking at something real quick. God, like the skills are so weird sometimes because I know what I would. Roll me perception.
Everyone?
No, just her. If you had to guesstimate, these are probably worth about 500 gold apiece. And you found 5 of them.
And I don't see any traps.
Nope. Oh, there's no traps. No. I would have told you. You rolled high enough the first time. I would have told you.
All right, so I'm going to pull those out. And
Hold on. She was muted.
I'm going to pull those pretty pieces of ice out and show them to my friends.
So nice.
Very, very nice. Good thing we have a bag of holding.
These can come in very handy for focuses on certain spells and spell components. I know they are worth a lot of money, but guys, I think we should keep these for self-preservation usage.
I wholeheartedly agree.
And how they may help with the dragon.
You never know. So, are you going up or down, north or south?
Up.
Are they both marked as having zombies?
Well, if you go all the way to the north, all the way to the south, or that little bottom right room, like off to the right as you go south, there's 3 of those spots are marked with zombies. Yes.
Okay.
Nothing north? Yes. There's and the little sideways Mickey Mouse here room. That's another that's a zombie spot too. If you go north.
We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone if we split up.
no.
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 It's 2 paths to go up and 2 paths to go down. I mean, it's up to you guys.
I think we go up the left-hand path and go back down the right-hand path after we clear them out, because they said that they thought there were about 10, and we could have gotten seriously hurt last time. We just kind of lucked out.
Yeah.
And we don't know for sure that that's the amount that they have. So we could walk in and there could be 15, and if there were only 2 or 3 of us per, it could hurt.
So that I need to know your marching order. Again, these paths are there's carts down the center of these too. So I mean, they're cart tracks. So there's enough for you guys to walk side by side for sure.
Okay, are these paths lit with ever-burning torches as well?
Yep, every path in the mine seems to be so far.
Okay. I'll try to sneak in front.
Okay, so you're going to go in front. Is
Sure.
anyone going to walk next to her, or are you guys all going to be behind her?
I'll
I'll go
be
right next.
actually beside her because I know she has the oil. If she throws the oil, I can follow up with fire.
Oh yes, I
Okay.
will ready an oil.
That's fine. I'll let you ready an oil. So then that means your heavy hitters are behind you. Bringing up the rear.
I said that I wanted to be on the
For
side.
now.
You can't because there's only enough room for two people to be side by
Just for two?
side.
Okay.
Yeah, and your fire people are going to go and try and douse and catch the zombies on fire first. But as you guys walk down that tunnel, you're going to be into an open area where by the time that they can do that, where you can all stand side by side, all four of you can stand side by side.
Okay.
So as you guys go down, you're going to need to make me some rolls. Some stealth check, one apiece.
Hey, all 5. Calypso's still on my shoulder.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't need to roll because she's on your shoulder.
Oh god, I critted mine.
I opposite critted mine.
Yep, none of this matters. None of your rolls matter. It's fucking loud as shit. He actually stumbles and like has to catch himself on the wall to keep from falling over. And you ain't. Literally, as soon as you guys get out of the clearing is when it happens. You see the zombies. They clearly see you. Because you have that oil readied, I'm gonna give you a chance to at least throw it. Because you, the two in front are the only people that are going to have an opportunity to do anything right now, like before combat starts. So,
Okay, where do I?
it's going to be a ranged attack.
I'm trying to see where that is.
Are the zombies grouped up together?
I guess.
Hold on, I'm trying to help her know what to roll. So, if you go to your main area where your actions are, you should see attack.
Yes. I'm just trying to see what to use. Should I use my dagger since it has a 20-foot range?
Or you can just roll a d20 and add your dex.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think you have much in the way of it, but yeah.
Do I use the no, it's a saving throw. 9.
Hold on one second.
Slash damage, come on.
Let's see here. Yo, you beat their armor class. Roll me a 1d4.
Dos.
2 of them are splashed pretty thoroughly with oil, which goes to fever because you have a quick action you can take before initiative starts.
I am going to let me bring up that cantrip. Yep, I'm going to create a bonfire right underneath the 2 that have just been doused.
Okay. Remind me how this works. Let's go through it.
I create a bonfire on the ground that I can see within range. Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space, when you cast a spell, must succeed a dex saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage.
So they need to make their dex saving throws.
And it's a 13 is the dex save. And I'm going to go ahead and do the fire damage. Is a 4 for those that didn't save.
And they have both failed taking 4 damage.
Plus the oil. So whatever
I'm aware.
Okay. So there we go. And then also when they try to leave the bonfire area, they must also try to make a dex saving throw, or in their turn.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So initiative for everybody.
Was that burning hands, Michelle?
Bonfire.
Create bonfire.
Okay.
All right. When you guys are rolling initiative, just let me know what they are, and I'll start plugging them in.
I got
15.
15.
I'm sorry. I heard Matt 15. Del.
15.
Okay. What are your dexterity bonuses? Your pluses to
3.
dexterity.
Minus
2.
3.
Okay. Hold on a minute. It'll be Del first then.
15 and 17.
Huh? You both got 15.
No, I've got 17.
I thought you guys said you both had 15.
I
So
did.
mine glitched out a little bit, so I didn't actually get to see what I rolled, but the last thing I saw was a 15.
Oh no, that was her roll. Okay, yeah, you rolled a 17. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me go back and fix all that. $17. Okay, Rodney. You may be muted.
Yep. Sorry.
Your initiative.
Yeah, I'm hitting it, but it's not rolling. Give me a second. I'm gonna refresh the page. There we go. 16.
All right, give me a minute. You guys got pretty lucky. The zombies go last.
And I got a 9.
Yeah, I know. I had yours already. 7. All right, let's start off with Matt. There are 10 zombies, sir. 2 of which are on fire and standing in a bonfire.
All right. Break it down. MC Hammer.
So you're going to go at one of them. Okay.
Yep.
One that's on fire, one that's not on fire.
I'll let them burn a little longer.
Fair enough. All right.
Nine.
That'll hit.
Oh.
You guys might not remember, but these things have really low. They're not wearing armor or anything. They're just undead miners.
11.
All right. You hit one for 11. Next up is going to be Jayson.
All right, these are just regular zombies, so I'm not gonna burn or rage yet. So just swing.
At one that's on fire, one he swung out, or a fresh one?
The one on fire.
One on fire? Okay. Because there's 2 next to each other that are on fire. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You said one on fire. That's why.
Do you want to attack one of them that's on fire? Is what I said.
Yeah, I'll go with one of them that's on fire. So 26 to hit.
Definitely will hit.
And then a 13 damage.
One of them is just turning to ash in the bonfire. It's done. All right. Next up is going to be Del.
Okay, I'm gonna. How many of them are there?
There's now only 9 left.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and team up with Matt or with Reiko.
Okay. All right.
And
You will get a bonus.
okay.
Roll with
I'm
advantage.
Going to use an unarmed strike.
Okay.
21. Okay. Hit. And I smack for 5.
All right. You've taken 5 damage. Or it's taken 5 damage. Jesus. All right.
And then I
Next
have
is
my
gonna...
bonus action.
Oh, that's right.
15.
That'll-
No crit, so 6.
And you put another one down. So you guys already got 2 down, and of the 8 left, 1 is on fire. This is going to bring us up to Fever.
I am going to take that bonfire and just keep it going. So I guess is it another deck save, or do I just roll the damage again?
I thought that was only when they either ended their round or they were going to move out of the fire that they take damage.
Then what I'm going to do with that is take control flames
Okay.
and extend the bonfire another 5 feet to the next
Okay.
one.
Give me a ranged attack roll.
So D20 plus my.
Dex, yeah.
Okay, hold on. So where's the?
You're controlling the flames and you're just trying to throw them off to the side here.
I'm just kind of pushing him over to the side a little bit.
All right.
No, not 2. Hold on. 1d20.
You do have advantage on this.
So that's a 4 plus my dex is a 2.
Yep.
And then what's the advantage?
You roll a second time and take the highest.
That's right. I can't remember. So
You
11.
got it. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
So I'm gonna make a roll for him real quick. Looks like he failed, so go ahead and do the damage.
If I can. My computer's being stupid. 7.
All right. One didn't have oils. Okay. All right. We're down to their turns now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, you. All right. First 2 are going to come at Matt. Let's see if they can hit. Let me check there. 3. Let's see, first one. Also definitely misses. We're gonna do 2 on Rodney.
I laugh at your stupid faces.
One of them misses, and one of them is a crit. So let's see here. Let me do the damage. It's going to be 9 damage to Rodney from a pickaxe. Then we're going to do the 2 that are now going to be on Char. Let's see. One misses and 1 critical fails. Because of where it's at, it looks like you and Fever can take an attack of opportunity on it.
21.
Oh, definitely hit.
14.
For 5.
Okay. When do your damage, Michelle? I got Char's 5.
That's damage.
What was it?
8.
8, 13 damage. All right, I'm taking serious damage. All right, 3 coming at you, Michelle. First have to make their saves to coming out of the flames. They both fail. Go ahead and damage.
Alrighty. 6.
The initial one that also had oil on it is gone. It's been reduced to cinders, and the other one that is still He's now walked out of the bonfire. He's going to attack you now.
Okay.
But he did take that damage from walking out of the bonfire. And he is going to miss you. Back to the top of the round. That's going to bring us to Matt. Matt, no one's in the fire currently. There's two already on you, actually.
What about the one that's on the ground? Am I close enough to it?
You are not. No. You would invoke attack of opportunity from the two that are on you in order to go and engage it.
Man, I had a good idea. I'll have to save that. We're gonna let's see. MC Hammer. Or just can I do both of them? Come on, say yes.
No, you can hit one of them.
Or I'll hit one of them then.
You currently do not have any. You're not rolling with advantage right now.
9.
That will hit.
6.
6 damage. Alrighty. This brings us over to Jayson. You have 2 on you, sir.
Okay. Come on. Press, you stupid. I'm going to swing on. Are any of them damaged or are they both fresh?
They're both fresh.
All right. I'll just. One on the left.
Okay.
25, I'm guessing will hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 25 will definitely hit.
And 10 damage.
All right. Got it marked for 10 damage. That's going to bring us to Del. You have 2 on you. One is hurt pretty bad.
Okay, I will attack the one that is hurt pretty bad.
Now, the one that is hurt was also one that was kind of in between engaging you and Michelle, so you would get advantage on just that one.
Okay. Well, I got. Okay, and then 7 damage.
All right, it is done.
Okay. Can I use my bonus attack or my bonus action to attack the other one that's on me?
Yeah, because the other one is right up on you as well, so it is within your range to do that.
Okay, but that one I don't get a bonus on or an advantage
Correct.
on. Okay. We'll hit a 19. So 7.
All right. Brings us to Fever. There is still one on you. You would not get an advantage on this one.
I am going to take my trusty scimitar and swipe at it.
All right.
$11
That'll hit.
and 6.
All right. It is still up and not looking fantastic. Going to bring us to the zombies. We have still 2 on Matt. Let's see how they go. They both miss you entirely. There is the 2 that's on Rodney. They also both miss you entirely. There is 1 on Del.
Wow. They must have rolled bad. My AC's low.
Misses. They only get a +3 to hit. I mean, they're weaker than you guys. They're just shitty miner zombies with mining tools. I mean, they're not that big of a deal. This brings us to Del. That's going to be a 20 to hit you. Will that hit?
Yeah.
All right. 1 second. I'll tell you the damage. It's going to be 5 damage to you. And Michelle, there is 1 on you. And no, that 9's not going to hit you. Okay. Brings us back to the top of the round with Matt.
MC Hammer.
All right.
I'm hitting the same dude.
Cool.
12.
That'll hit.
11.
Damn. It's up. It's not looking good, but it's up. Which brings us to Jayson.
Swing on the same one.
All right.
$26
That'll definitely hit.
and 16 damage.
It is down. You crushed the fuck out of this thing. It's gone. There's nothing left of it. It slices, it dices. That's gonna bring us to Del. There's still just the one on you.
All right. I'm taking a swing at him. 23.
And that'll hit.
And that's for 7 damage.
He's up, but looking pretty tough for a zombie. Which brings us to Fever.
Oh, nope. It's not my bonus action.
Oh, sorry. I always forget about that.
I noticed. Oh, 7.
You barely missed it.
Yep.
And I mean barely. You missed it by 1. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're on Fever.
There's still the one on me, right?
Yep, and it's not looking good. As
I'm
far as
gonna
zombies go.
slice at it with my scimitar.
All right.
$16 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 4 damage.
It is down.
Yay!
Which leads us back to them. Matt, you have 2 on you, my friend. Still. Does a 22 hit you?
I haven't had this happen yet. It ties.
Then it hits.
Okay.
And you are going to take 3 damage. There is only one currently on Jayson. And that is going to definitely fucking miss you. Not quite the crit fail, but almost. There is only one on Del. And it definitely misses you. And that is it. We're back to the top of the round with Matt.
Can I get a health check on the zombie that I've been brutalizing?
I mean, it looks pretty rough for a zombie. It's not in good shape. There's pieces falling off. From zombie to leper real quick.
Zombie leper.
Yep.
So if an unarmed strike hits, will it go down?
Possibly.
Okay. So I'm gonna
You
take
can't meta, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Calypso and she's gonna spear down this fucking zombie with her spoon.
You can't do that because she's not here to control her own character.
Oh.
Yeah, presumably you set her down aside to safety when you guys started fighting.
That's what I was gonna do to the fucking zombie on the ground.
No, he was going to missile launch Calypso at her.
Yeah, can't let you do it.
All right. Well then, NC Hammer. 14.
That'll hit.
CX.
And you crush the fuck out of it. It's gone.
Zombie
And it's
leper,
gone.
Zombie leper, second cousin to Death Leper.
Yep. That brings us up to you, Jayson. You still have one on you that's fresh.
All right. Swing for the fences.
All right.
11.
Yeah, it'll hit.
13 damage.
All right, it is still up. It brings us to Del. You still only have that one on you.
All right. Taking a swing at it. 23
Definitely hits.
and 7 damage. I've been getting max damage constantly.
That one is down. You are not in close enough of an adjustment to use your bonus, however.
Okay.
Because the only two up are on the other side of the room where Jayson and Matt are.
Okay.
Which brings us to Fever.
How many zombies are still up?
Only two on the other side of the room. You could use your movement, your full, your movement to get over there and still attack.
All right, I'm gonna go over and
There's two. Okay, there's one that Jayson's fighting that he's actively damaging, and there's a fresh one on Matt.
I'll go for the fresh one on Matt.
All right, you will get advantage, and Matt will get advantage next round if it survives.
I'm swinging my scimitar
Mhm.
with an 18.
That'll hit. Remember, you got advantage, so if you want to do that second roll to see if you get a crit.
No, I did not
Alright.
crit. And now I'm rolling the damage. Ooh, 8 damage. Max damage.
Alrighty, very nice.
Slicing and dicing.
It's their turn. It is gonna Matt. The one on you is gonna go for you, and it misses. And then Jayson, the one on you is gonna go for you, and it misses. Which brings us back to the top of the round with Matt. You can now roll with advantage, sir.
All right. Can't touch this. 17. 23.
Yep, you hit.
9.
And you finish it off. You crush it in. All right, which brings us to Jayson. The last zombie left is on you, sir.
Swing for the fences.
All right.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry, rolled the damage first. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 9 damage.
And you end its life. It's unlife.
Sweet.
You clear the zombies out of this little pocket, and in this area is a very clear and very active iron ore vein. How about that? Yep.
I would like to search around it, do some investigation, see if we find any notes or extra map types of things, or just anything in general that might be useful for us.
Okay, go ahead.
18.
You do a pretty thorough search and find absolutely nothing.
Down we go.
And you're going to take the other path back to the America room, right?
Yeah, the path we didn't take in.
You're good. You are solid. You get back to the America room. There's 2 paths down to the next area.
At this time, I would suggest that we take a short bio break.
Yep, we can do that. I will. So what we're gonna have to do is, because if you got to go, I got to go too, and only the 2 of us can run the commercials. So I'll go ahead and run them, and then I'll take a quick break when we get back and let you guys do some talking and character.
Okay, thank you.
Give me a second to get these ads up here. And I just want you guys to know, because we haven't said it often enough, all of our shows right now are not only brought to you by Deadly Grounds and the Dorkening, but they're also brought to you by Wicked FX. We're going to be getting some ads for them up in the near future, but I just want you guys to know that we love our family over at Wicked FX. But for now, here's some ads.
Greetings and shabibans. We are the Retro Reductibus Cephala Podcast, a long-form bi-weekly show that celebrates all the things that made growing up awesome.
Well, that sounds good, but I don't know what all those words mean.
I think what Parasite Steve's trying to say is that on Retro Reductibus, we explore a range of retro goodness, from toys, video games, and movies, to cartoons, and even snacks and school lunches.
Oh.
And we do it all with a positive spin, a slew of killer guests, and some very adult language.
And you know what else is cool?
No.
This crazy show is part of the Your King Podcast Network with new episodes every Tentacle Tuesday.
What's that?
And if waiting 2 weeks for a new episode gives you a sad, know that we drop bonus episodes all the time, like the off-format Crow's Nest and an interview series we call The Brig.
You can listen to Retro Reductibus on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or any app that's cool enough to carry the only show that celebrates all the things that make growing up awesome.
Welcome back to D&D Adventures. Actually, I had enough time to handle what I needed to handle while we were on that second commercial, so I'm good to go. No, you didn't miss it. We just hit our commercial. We're probably a little over halfway done for the night.
Hey, Stefan. We be in a mine, killing zombies, plotting to take out a dragon.
Yeah, minding your own business. Yeah. Is everybody back?
I'm back.
I'm back in black.
All right, looks
I'm
like
back
we're
up front. I'm all here.
So you're in what you're calling the America room.
Fuck yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I suggest we take the right-hand path going down because it brings us to that little rectangular room off to the side faster. So we can catch that, go all the way down, and then come back up the potentially clearer way.
Yep.
Yeah.
But once again, if there's any chance that we still have some attempts at silence, we can try to sneak around that bend there and.
Yep, give that a shot. You know, the room that both paths outlet into is not a marked room for zombies. Thank God.
I'm rolling
We can still.
Very
Yeah, some stealth is never a bad idea.
9.
9.
I see a lot of 9s there.
18.
9.
We be the loudest mofos in this mine.
We're just waiting on Jayson to roll. If he's back.
Give me a second. Yeah, I rolled damage already. Or what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth.
You guys finished the combat before we went to commercial.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom, so.
Okay.
We're not.
It's sufficient. I'm a walking suit of armor.
So you're not quiet. You're quieter, but you're not quiet. Except for Char, who is like ninja quiet. Whereas, Rodney was the trash bag ninja.
I imagine Shar looking at all of us and being like, "Shh, you guys are being too loud."
You guys are in a storage/smelting area. The smelting side of the area looks like it's probably for copper, and the storage otherwise, there's a couple copper bars there, but mostly it's just a lot of coal.
Okay, and that's that rectangle that's connected to both upward paths?
Correct.
Okay. I want to check and see what did they mark down for what that other rectangle off to the right is?
The right would be the actual copper vein, and the one to the south of you would be the actual for the coal.
Okay. And which one of these two is marked for zombies?
Both of them.
Or are either of them? What?
Both.
Okay. So shall we clear out the room on the right next, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's work our way through. Okay.
It's a small area, so I feel the volume's going to be a lot less.
Okay, so sneak a peek in there and try to do something.
All right.
Do we try the same thing we tried last time, where you throw an oil
Yeah.
vial and I
Yeah,
follow
ready.
it up with a bonfire?
Yeah, ready in oil and
All right. It's like last time. You guys are being pretty smart about this, so it's not a problem letting you give it a shot.
okay. This time I got an 11.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Hold on, it's being weird. 3.
All right. Looks like you got 3 of them. And then Michelle.
I'm gonna create a bonfire right in the middle, so the
Of the
middle
3 of
guy
them. All right. Cool. It'll still, reach enough.
for all 3 of them
Yeah.
because of the oil.
You couldn't do more than the 3 anyway. From the bonfire side.
Next save of 13.
Yeah.
My damage is a 1.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, they all failed. So the oil. All right. Now we need to do some initiatives.
$13.
Why is my thing so slow today? There we
9.
go.
9 also. Are you sure this time, sir?
Yes, it actually popped up this time.
All right. What's your dex is a 2? What is yours, Fever?
2.
Go off
Rock,
the
paper,
number.
scissors.
What's the
Yeah, do a
number?
roll up. I'm gonna have you both roll a d20.
All right.
Mine's 11, by the way, Raz.
Okay. I know we go by their dex number. I just want to make them roll because it sounds more fun.
I rolled a 19.
Matt, what'd you get on your d20, sir?
15.
Yep.
And how many zombies are there?
Hold on 1 second, please. I'm still setting up the
Oh, sorry.
stuff.
I got it.
He said there was like 10 in each room,
Mhm.
if I remember correctly.
That would be accurate.
I just didn't know if it was like 10 or exactly 10. So
It's
And
10.
we hit
okay.
3 of them with fire with oil.
Exactly. I'm trying to be a little less complicated for you guys under level 5, just to make it a little bit easier.
Okay, how the hell did 10 zombies fit in that little ass room?
It's not that small of a room. When you consider the fact that the corridors are wide enough for 2 of you to stand side by side,
It's not small.
it's not as small as it seems to scale.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right. And the zombies are, yeah. Her total was a 3. All right. Looks like you're up first, though.
Okay. I am going to produce flame on the first zombie that I see, or the closest to me, that has oil on it, of course.
Okay.
Oh wait, they're already on fire.
Yep, 3 of them are on fire. Yes.
Oh, okay. Actually, then, since she's got the fire taken care of, at least started, I'm going to do an unarmed strike.
On one of the ones that are on fire.
No, one of the ones that aren't on fire.
Okay.
They're already burning. I'll start working on something else. I got a 10.
That'll do.
Okay, and got a 7 on that. And then
All right. Second attack. I remember
bonus.
this time.
There you go. 24.
Definitely hits.
And 5.
Nice. Wreck this guy pretty good. All right. Jayson.
All right. I'm just gonna. I mean, how many rages do I have a day? So you know what? This round, I'm just gonna swing.
All right.
Not a bad swing. 26.
Definitely hits.
11.
Alrighty.
This one goes
Final
to 11.
All right. Which brings us to Fever.
I am going to hold on a second. Let me look at something here. Do I need to keep the concentration for this? Yes, I do. So I'm going to keep going with that bonfire and just keep it going underneath them because it's a concentration spell.
All right. That'll bring us to Matt.
All right. All right.
What you doing?
I'm gonna hit him with Feel My Power.
Okay.
Let's see. At this point, I'm just gonna start naming off MC Hammer songs.
Okay. Hey, please hammer, don't hurt him.
23 to hit.
You've got to
That'll
pray.
hit. Yep. That hit was just too legit to quit, man.
I was gonna say.
9 damage.
All right. All right, that brings us to the zombies. Matt, you have 3 on you, sir. Because you're a bigger guy. More meat. And it looks like I'll miss. Jayson, you're going to have 3 on you. Does an 18 hit you?
Indeed.
Okay, that's the only one that I thought would be close enough to. All right. So that's regular hit. It's going to be 5 damage. Then we've got 2 on Del. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right. That's going to be... Ooh, max damage. 7 damage. We have then 2 on Michelle. 21 is definitely going to hit you. It's not a crit, though. It's going to be 3 damage to you. And we're back at the top, which brings us back to Del.
Okay.
Actually, no. Hold on. That is incorrect. Because of how you guys are, the zombies can't leave their little space. So they're going to have to take their damage for the bonfire before you go. And they have failed their saves.
Two.
All right, give me 1 second to note this real quick. All right, now it's your turn. I apologize for that.
That's okay. I have 2 on me. I'm going to attack the one that I had been attacking.
Okay.
Crit.
Nice. 1 second, please, before you roll that crit damage.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you're good. I just had to check something real quick. You're fine.
Oh, that's okay. I got 8.
And you put it into his life.
All right. So can I turn to the other with my unarmed strike?
Yep, you can because you're close enough, and it happens to be one that's on fire.
Okay. 14.
That'll definitely hit.
and 6.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Jason.
How many total are left?
You've only killed one of the 10.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rage then.
Okay.
Let me mark that. And then swing for the fences. Actually, don't I have one that'll actually give? Let me check something because I think I might have picked up a trait that'll give me a secondary attack. Oh, that's right. I have Wild Surge. Anytime I rage, have to roll a d8.
Okay.
Give me a second. Where's my Wild Surge? Wild Surge. Here we go. All right. Dice. D8. 4. So on Wild Surge, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding until the rage ends. Your weapon's damage changes to force. It gains light and thrown properties with normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If your weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
Gotcha.
All right. So they're up on me, attacking me, so no need to throw. Yeah. So just gonna swing at one.
That's fine. The one you were already hitting, I presume, or the fresh one?
Yes.
Gotcha.
11.
Little hit.
10. Damage.
It's done. It's down. Which brings us to Fever.
Ready.
Are you still concentrating?
Are any of them still in it?
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Well, then yes, I'm still.
They haven't really, because the way things are positioned here, they're not really able to move unless you and Char move, and you're too busy killing them.
Well, then I'm not doing anything else but keeping that bonfire going.
Probably a good idea. All right, we are on to Matt.
I'm going to hit the same one that I've been hitting.
Yep.
And we're going to go with Count It Off. 12.
That'll hit.
7.
All right, it's still up. Tommy's turn. Let me do some recalculation. I'm actually going to start a little bit differently on this one, a different side of the scale. It's the 2 that's on Fever. They both miss you. There's now only 1 on Dell because of where you guys are pinned in at. A 20 will definitely hit you. That is going to be 6 damage. Let's see here. Let me go back over there. It's going to be 3 on Matt still. They all miss you, and 1 is a crit. The only person close enough to you to take advantage along with you would be Jason. So you guys both get an attack of opportunity.
A crit fail?
Yeah, it's a crit fail. You get an attack of opportunity against them.
I'll let Jason go first.
Does a 10 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 12 damage.
All right.
1 more time. 14.
That'll hit.
10.
10 damage?
Yep.
It's gone.
I told you 1 more time.
And as you guys hear a strange shuffling and moaning sound, you've realized that you have attracted enough attention. Another 10 zombies are entering the room and will be able to attack them on the next round.
Oh, shit.
I've been rolling rolls every round to see if any of them notice. Because it's the only spot so far you guys have seen that are close enough where they could have potentially. Brings us back up to the top. Del.
My first action is going to be how.
Oh, actually, I fucked up. Sorry, I forgot to do the damage for the bonfire, folks.
Yeah.
Right.
That might make a big difference for you right now. Actually,
Yeah.
they have all failed.
That is 3 damage.
3 damage. 1 second.
Plus the oil.
Actually, the one that was immediately on you, the only other one is now dead from the fire. So you currently have none on you except for the other 10 have just entered. So they're not even going to be able to close enough to you guys to attack you until their turn.
Okay. Then I'm using a potion of healing.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. The greater, so 44 plus 4. 13.
That'll hit. I mean, not hit. Jesus, that.
Yeah.
Get it back.
I'm just letting you know. I got it there.
Yeah, my brain is toasted.
Can I then take a secondary, a bonus action to attack?
You can. One of the ones that are on fire is going to be the only one that you're close enough to.
Okay. 24.
That'll definitely hit.
4.
All right, it is still up. Not looking fantastic for a zombie. Which brings us to Jayson.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Other than the ones that are coming behind you, so there were 2 near you still.
Okay, swinging on the. Are the 2 near me, or any of them damaged?
No.
Okay, that's 1 on the left.
All right.
17 to hit.
That hits.
And 14 damage.
Nice. Pretty solid hit. All right. We're on to Fever.
I'm still concentrating on the fire.
Still concentrating. All right. You haven't been hard enough for me to make you check that. All right. We're gonna bring it down to Matt. You got that one you still been working hard on, man.
All right. The funky headhunter.
I'm just waiting for him to get to the Addams family.
9.
That'll hit.
$13.
It's done. And it's gone.
Can I smash its head?
You can. You can Gallagher the fuck out of that thing.
Thank you.
Can I ask a quick question? Have you been adding in the 5 damage every round that they take for being on fire with oil?
I have.
Okay.
It's not
I'm
5,
sorry.
but
not
yes.
saying. Oh, okay.
What
I'm
I've been
just reading
doing.
what it says on the. Okay.
Yeah. So every time I'm doing the where I stop at the end of the round and I do their saving throws, they're automatically taking damage from being on fire with the oil, but they take additional damage if they fail their saving throw based on what she rolls. So.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be like,
No,
are
you're
you
good.
DMing right? I just.
No, that's good. It's weird though because
forgot
Michelle
about
has mentioned. Yeah, Michelle's mentioned it every round too.
Yeah. Well,
You're good.
I visited King Squirrel, or Squirrel King, so that's how I'm playing.
I have
this
not
game
visited enough
tonight.
today. In fact.
Well, you've already spoke to both
I
of them.
generally
Thor.
So yeah, that brings us to the zombies. All right, this is going to be a big clusterfuck because a lot of them are moving in. So give me a second. All right. It's gonna be tough because they've got some advantages. There's a lot of them now in a pretty small space. So Jayson, actually no, we'll go Matt first. That's who I've been going with. You actually have 4 on you right now, buddy.
Bring it.
Wait, did you say me or Matt?
Matt.
Oh, poor fucker.
Let me roll with their advantages real quick. What's your AC, sir?
22.
Yeah. Out of 4 of them rolling with advantage, 1 hits you.
What's your AC, sir? Stupid.
And you're going to take, looks like 6 damage. And Jayson, you have 3. Highest one I got is an 18. I think that hits you.
Yes, 15 does hit.
18.
Well, no, I'm saying 15 or higher hits.
Oh, shit, then 2 of them hit you.
Yeah, my AC is 15.
1 second.
Give me individual damage to them by half every time I'm hit.
Yeah, I know.
Wow,
The first one is 3.
All right, so that'd be all right.
And you round down.
Yep.
And then the next one is 5. So 3 damage.
All right.
All right. One of them crit failed. You and Matt are both close enough to hit it.
All right.
Go ahead, sir.
11.
That'll hit.
12 damage.
All right.
A brighter day.
Yeah.
12.
That'll hit.
You're
10.
over there looking up MC Hammer songs now, aren't you?
Yes.
I literally have a whole list of his songs right here from Google.
What was your damage? Because I couldn't hear you.
10.
All right. Between the two of you guys, you take another one down. All right.
That's fucking teamwork.
I've got, let's see, that was 4, 7. All right. I'm on to Dell now. Let's see if anyone's going to hit her. Let's see, with advantage. Looks like 2 will hit you. It's a good thing you healed recently. That's going to be 10 damage total. And I've got, let's see, Michelle's turn. I hope you have a lot of health left. Give me a second here.
I have 27 health.
You might need every penny of it. Because you got 1 missed you completely and 2 critted you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Give me a second. 18 damage total.
Oh.
You got mobbed pretty fucking hard.
Oh.
That was tough.
I got 9 HP left.
Somebody sounds like they need a health potion.
Yeah, I've got some of those. I've got some cures. I think I.
Which brings us
Before
to
we
the
do
damage.
that, yeah, so I need to roll my bonfire damage.
Because there's only 2 left alive in the bonfire right now.
6.
Yeah, they're both gone.
All right.
Between that and the oil, yeah, they're done.
Yay.
One was going to die just from the oil damage alone. I just wanted to see if the other one went with it. Okay, that's good news. So now it's Del.
Okay, I have 3 on me right now.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to throw oil at them.
Alrighty. Go ahead and do that ranged roll to hit.
It'll be 19.
That'll hit. Roll me a 1d4. 3 or higher, you just get all 3.
Oh, got 2.
You said you got 2?
Yeah.
All right. 2 of them are covered in oil.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
So that is a save of Dex 13. It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so yeah. And they both catch.
9.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
9 damage.
All right. Asterisks here, so I'm on fire with oil. Let's see, take that. You almost splash fried them. You damn near completely. Which is going to bring us down to Jayson.
All the swinging.
All right.
Not 20.
That'll definitely do some damage.
$16. I'm also going to take my what was it called?
The bolt thing?
No, there's a well, no, that's not the bolt thing. That's because it's a magic weapon. It's a feat I have.
Okay, gotcha.
Great Weapon Master. On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make another melee weapon attack with as a bonus action.
Okay. You did not take it down.
I did score a critical hit, though.
Oh, that's true. I thought you said when it reduced to 0.
No, it says score a critical hit or reduce to 0.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
So if I crit or kill, I can use a bonus action to get an extra attack.
All right, go ahead.
Same attack, or same target, 12 to hit.
Yep, yeah, you got it.
Damage.
Yeah, it's dead. Gone. Dead again.
All right. Kick it in the air and then slice it in half.
Nice. That is going to bring us to Fever.
Alrighty. I currently have none on me, correct?
You have several on you, just not on fire.
Okay. Well, I am going to take my burning hands and make that 15-foot cone
Are you going to fresh ones, I presume?
on the ones that are on me. Yes. Okay. It's a 14 dex save.
1 second. Yeah, they failed.
And that is 11 damage.
These are fresh ones, right?
Yes.
Making some notes. I'll get to your question in just a second, Del. You said how much? You said 11.
Yes.
There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 11 in the room in different states of on fire, destruction, and a little more than half of those have not been touched at all. So that will bring us to Matt. I know there's still one you're working on.
Going to clap your hands. 11.
11. That'll hit.
12.
Yeah, you finish it off. That one is now dead. All right. Zombie time. Let's see. We got 1. The 10. So we got 3 on Jayson. Actually, we'll start with Matt. You've only got 3 on you now instead of the 4 you had. Just to get to work. Advantage. Jesus. One of them, nat 1 twice in a row. The other two just missed you. And Jason and Matt are both close enough to get the attack of opportunity on this one.
I don't have a bonus action, so I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are correct, sir. So it'd be just you, Matt.
All right.
Take that opportunity.
Sleeping on the master plan.
Jesus.
I'm gonna throat punch you through the internets.
20 to hit.
That'll do it.
9 damage.
Oh, we're gonna mark that.
The reason I had to say that was because
Go ahead.
I was going to say every time it comes around to Michelle, I'm like, you give me fever, fever. And then it jumps over to Matt and it's like, don't touch us. And it's a really weird combination of things that have in my head going on.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
So there is 3 on Jason.
Okay.
Where's my damn thing? There it is. All right, let's see here.
15 or higher to hit me.
Yep. It looks like 2 of them will hit you.
Okay.
The first one is going to be 7 damage. So 3. 3 damage. So 1. 2 on Del. No. I made that for all of you to see.
Dude.
Ouch.
Fuck.
Now I'm just gonna see. I'll give this to you guys to see as well to see if either of them critted. Neither of them critted, but they did both hit you. $11 damage total.
I'm at 1.
Medic. 2 on
Yep.
the last 2 are gonna attack Michelle. Let's see. They really don't like you, Michelle.
They nab on me again.
Both of them.
Oh fuck.
Yep. They're taking advantage of their advantage.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Let's see. 10, 12. 19.
I'm down with a -10.
I mean, you'll have to do a death save next round. Actually, I think now. Hold on a minute. Yep, you have to do a death save. One second.
I see it on here, but I don't see where to roll it.
One second. Roll d20.
Okay.
You need 10 or higher to get a success.
Yes.
You got 1 success. Keep that in mind.
I marked the success.
Okay, good. You marked it. I know you guys can't hear her because she's muted, but she marked her success. Which brings us up to Del. You are not doing good, and one of your companions just fell.
I am immediately taking a potion of healing greater.
And while you do that, I got to do some damage. Actually, 2 of them died just from the oil damage alone.
Hold on. I fucked up this. Okay.
That's fine. I'm calculating right now, so
Okay.
we're good. 2 more of them die from the flaming oil damage, and the other 2 are not looking good.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 1 on the first one before I put up the rest, so 10. So 11 plus 4, I got 15 points back.
Okay.
That potion. And how many do I have on me right now? After all you just did the oil and stuff?
It looks like 1.
Is it fresh or
No, it's on fire. I mean, it's burning, but it's still alive.
okay? Do I still get my bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, and she's down but alive, right?
Oh no, as far
How
as you think she might be dead.
She's down. Okay, is she close to me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to attack this one first. Worry about 19 and 6.
It's done. It's gone.
Okay.
All right.
Next round, honey.
So we're on Jayson. You only have looks like 2 on you right now.
Okay, swing, bada bada. Are any of them damaged? Or are they both fresh?
1 is damaged.
All right, I'll go after the damaged one. Hello? There we go, 15.
Yep.
And then 16 damage.
All right, it is down.
Fuck it, bonus action to swing on the other one.
Yep, you are definitely close enough.
That'll hit. 25. And then
Yep, that'll definitely hit.
8 damage on that one.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Fever, who is down. Make a death save.
Yep. $18.
All right, that's your second success.
Yeah.
1 more success. You're doing good on your
stabilized.
Yep. Which brings us to Matt.
I'm going to use Healing Word.
Now talk about how Healing Word works for those people at home who may not know.
So I get a bonus action for casting it, and it has a range and area of 60 feet, and a creature of my choice I can see within range gains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier.
Mm-hmm. Who are you casting it on?
Fever.
All right. Go ahead and roll and see how much she gets back. Excuse me.
Where's it at? Where's it at? I swear I just saw it. There we go. Casted 5 health.
All right, you are up to 5. Johnny 5 is alive. All right, which brings us to the zombies. Oh, actually, no, that's right. That was your go ahead. That was your bonus action.
You guys hear Fever just go.
Turn this mother out.
All right.
24.
Oh, definitely hit. It's good because you got 3 on. You're the only one with 3 on you still, so they're really coming at you.
10
bro.
damage.
10. All right. All right. Give me 1 moment. We have 3 on you, so we're gonna do yours first. And it looks like only 1 hits you, and it is a crit, sir. That's going to be 11 damage to you.
All right.
Well, they're also rolling with it. Some of them are rolling an advantage in different pockets. That's the only thing that's been helping them at all get crits. Let me tell you.
I have 4 health.
All right, that's going to bring us to the 2 on Jayson. Let's see. They're both going to hit you. I'm just making sure they're not going to crit. Neither of them critted, but they did both hit you. Let's see here. They're both 4, so you'll take a total of 4 damage. And there's one left, which is on Del. And a mischief. Back to the top of the round with Del. You see the fever is now sputtering and still alive. And you have a zombie.
And is it fresh or?
Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. No, you do not have a zombie on you because the oil damage would have finished it off finally. So you and fever have nothing on you. You can take your movement over to help one of them if you'd like.
Okay, if I move over to fever, am I putting myself in an attack of opportunity?
You are not, because there is nothing near you or fever right now.
Okay, I'm going to have to ask you about this charges thing later because I'm kind of confused. But I'm going to pour a potion of greater healing down fever's throat.
Okay. I mean, she is awake, so you can just hand it to her because Matt healed her. Matt got her back alive anyway. Barely.
Okay. She gets 16.
Okay. Charges for what?
The potions say charges up at the top, and I can push it and it'll say charge or not. So I don't know if I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Every time you use a potion, just remove it from your sheet.
Okay, I'm just removing one instead of using charges. Okay, so I'm doing it right.
I don't know why it says that, really.
Okay, so you got an extra 16, and do I have another action?
Let me see.
I was gonna say, can I move to?
You can move. You moving is all you can do right now, but you can move.
Okay, and there were how many are left?
There's 5 left, 3 on Matt and 2 on Jayson.
Okay, I'm going to move towards Matt.
Okay.
Or yeah.
All right. Jayson, your turn. You got 2 on you.
All right. Swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing, batter, batter, swing. Yeah. 13.
That'll hit.
And 10 damage.
It is down.
Bonus action to hit the other one if they're close enough?
It is, yep.
All right. That'll definitely hit. 20.
Yep.
And 15 damage.
All right. That one's looking pretty tough already. All right. That brings us to fever.
Let's see. Okay.
You can make your move action and attack if you'd like. Because you have to actually get up and move. The only person you're only going to be able to get it as far as where Jayson is.
Are there any within a 15-foot cone of my hands?
Not that you can't also accidentally set one of your teammates on fire with at this point.
Okay, so how many are left standing?
There's 4. There's still 3 on Matt, and there's 1 left on Jayson. Jayson is as far as you could get.
All right, I'm going to go and swing at the one with my scimitar at the one.
You have advantage
on Jayson.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the first hit. No. There's the second hit. Nope. 8 and a 6. Do either of those hit?
You have discovered their official armor class, which is 8.
Yay! I could hit. Wing that slashing damage. 8 damage.
And it's dead. You only had to do 2.
Yay!
And it's gone. This brings us to Matt. The only person still fighting zombies. Because he's had the most to contend with the whole time. And one of them is damaged already.
I'm gonna try and tank it, so if I die, I die.
What?
I mean, you're probably gonna be all right, man. Go for it.
Yeah.
You guys have plenty.
I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna need a potion.
Nani?
They
Try to
put
tank-
me in the mix. 21.
That'll definitely hit.
Doesn't he have advantage as well because I'm
They do.
flanking him?
You were flanking with. Actually, no, because there's 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
So 10 damage.
It's down. You the one you had already been working on is down. There's only 2 remaining for their attacks. Neither of them are on fire, have oil damage. They're just both. Well, they were both going to attack you, but one got distracted when Del came up. So there's going to be one on each of you. So, and no advantages for them whatsoever. Del, it missed you.
Yay.
And Matt, it fucking critical. Critical
That's
hit.
not the only way it can hit him.
I have been literally this is nuts. I don't think I've ever rolled so many crits ever. 6 damage to you, sir.
I'm down.
Oh shit.
All right, we have it down. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Death save.
I got
15.
All right, that's you got 1 success. Keep that in mind. This is going to bring us back to the top of the round with Del, who's happens to be over there right by you.
Does it count that Friday says she's chunking healing potions to those who need them in chat?
Sadly, no. She's not here.
Okay. Christ. All right. We're going to shove a potion of greater healing down his throat.
I would say if you want to help take out the zombies, I can take him.
You don't have to shove them down their throat. You know that, right? You just have to break it on them.
No, Fever's literally telling her.
There's not enough time for you to have a full statement. 3 seconds for a whole round.
6
seconds, whatever.
I got this.
Okay, she can quickly say, "I got this." I'll allow it, so that way you know that she's got this.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack whatever I have an advantage on. Do I have an advantage this down? I don't, do I?
You guys do not have advantages currently.
Okay.
It was weird because there was a pocket of 3 of them, and they were both kind of going at Matt, and you kind of came up behind him and drew one off of him. So you're basically just both of you are single combating these things. So you don't have advantages, they don't have advantages.
Okay, I'll fight the one that is fighting me.
Okay.
15.
That hits.
And that was for 5. And then my
And then?
second attack
No, and then
is also 15.
also hits.
And 4.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Jayson. You can easily mosey on over there and either
mosey
attack the one that's fresh or the one that Del's working on. It's up to you.
Are they both together where I'd be able to, if I did drop the one that was hurt, that I'd be able to hit the other one?
Yeah, if you came in from the side, you definitely could.
Okay. I'll do that then. So I'll attack the one that's Del's working on now, and if I drop it, I'm gonna use my bonus to hit the other one.
All
right. So first hit is 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And max damage 17.
It's down. Go ahead and attack the other.
Right. 13 to hit.
Yep.
And 10 damage.
Alrighty, noted. That brings us to Fever.
I'm going to look at my dear friend Reiko and say some words of encouragement, aka healing word at 2nd level.
Which is bonus.
2d4 plus 3. So I'm rolling that for him right now. 8.
It's alive. You're back up to you have 8 hit points left, sir.
Sweet. Thank
And
you.
that was a bonus for you, and you're still standing right there. So
Then I'm going to slice with that scimitar.
go for it.
Let me find my scimitar again. Actions. Shalation dice. Ooh, 23
That'll hit.
for 3.
Hey, 3 is 3, man. Matt, would you like to stand up and put this thing down? Go for it. Nice.
I got the perfect song for this. Don't worry.
No, it's
9.
Get on up.
I didn't hear you, Matt.
9.
That'll hit.
8.
Oh, that's enough to put it down. You are now zombie free.
Yay, zombie free.
And of course, behind you is you were in the room with the copper vein, just so you're aware, if you're keeping track for those at home.
Oh, ugh. So
All
many
right.
zombies.
Guys, after we get done sorting through these folks, I think we need to go down to the bottom and make sure that there's nothing else there. Sneakily, if anybody actually can. And then I think we need to take a night and we need to go back to town to restock on things like healing potions, flasks of oil, and shit like that after sealing off the barricade as best we can from this side.
Agreed.
Or the other side.
I'm going to take very easy on you guys right now. There were no other zombies on that side when you went down, and that would be where the coal is, where the coal mining happens. So you've discovered the coal area. You guys don't really have any problem backtracking, shutting down things. You know, there's only one little branch on the other side of the barricade you haven't checked yet, so you can definitely shut all that down so nothing can come forward. You make it back to town okay after handling the bodies of the zombies. You make it back to town.
Okay. I need to restock on healing potions and flasks of oil.
Also want to remind you that you guys did find 10 potions of heal earlier.
Yeah, Friday.
Correct. Friday has those. I'm looking for greater healing potions.
Greater healing potions. Those you would have to get from the main town.
Yeah, those are high. Those are pretty. Nah, I wouldn't say high tier. Those are mid tier though.
I believe last time they were 100.
Yes, that would be correct. The raiders are 100 apiece.
Okay. If they are available, I would like to
Roll
purchase
me a
6 of
D4.
them.
There won't be 6 available. I can promise you that.
Okay, 3.
They were able to make 3 since the last time you bought them out of stock.
Okay.
So you can buy 3.
Okay. I'll buy 3. And then hold on. I can't type. I need to know quickly, does anybody know if there's anything better than a flask of oil that is not as expensive as alchemist fire that I could use to help us in burning away the undead? Or
Just
is this pretty much
regular
the best
oil.
setup I have? Just the flasks of oil that I have, or
You can just get regular flasks of oil, not alchemist fire, but there's oil that like you can just use and it would ignite.
Yeah, that's what I'm using so far.
Oh, yeah, that's about as low tier as you can get as far as flasks go. Flasks of things.
Raz, according to the thing, it says it costs 0.3 gold pieces. Is that accurate with what you have?
That's actually more. It would be actually 1 silver is what they cost.
Which there's 10 silver and a gold. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your price is inflated.
Okay. So I'm going to stock up on those. I'm just letting you know. I'll
How
get
many do you want?
I'm getting 20 total, so I had 3, so I'm adding 17.
Wait a minute. Roll a d20 for me because it's not like you have to understand that they may not have 20, that many in stock.
Oh, I thought I could go to the other town.
You can, but that doesn't mean they're going to have that many flasks of oil in stock.
Okay, a d20.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a couple. 12.
You can buy 12 of them.
Okay.
Dude, just go to a lantern shop because they'll have like barrels of oil that you can
You
buy.
can, but then you got to fill the flasks yourself and go all that. These are already packaged and ready to throw.
I would say if you want, I mean, yeah, you can buy those 12, but I would still say buy like a barrel of oil and then just worry about buying flasks.
Yeah, I'm can do that as well. Where do I find a barrel of?
One of the lantern makers, probably.
Yep. Give me one
Okay,
second. I'm looking that up for you right now.
Oh, it holds 40 gallons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just checking to see what the price on it is real quick. I got handy dandy prices and things like that. Looks like 5 gold. You get a whole fucking barrel.
Barrel
Actually, no,
filled
hold on.
with
That's
oil
not
or
correct.
just a barrel?
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on. That's not correct.
That sounds about right because, I mean, that's a
No, it's
commodity
actually
item.
it's 2. It's 2. Yeah, I was looking at something else. Yeah, it's 2 gold.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you meant that not right isn't too too cheap. I was like,
No, it was too expensive because I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. Yeah, it's actually only 2 gold for a whole barrel
and then
full
how
of oil.
much? Okay. And then I need to get some regular flasks.
One second, let me check on that.
Yeah, those are super cheap. I think they're only like a few copper.
Yeah.
It just
trying
takes
to-
me a minute to find things. What's the empty flask? As soon as it fucking loads.
No load for you.
Yep, they're about 3 copper a piece. There's a ton of these. How many are you wanting to buy? Because they might be able to offer you like a package deal.
Well, let me spell it right. I can't find what's it listed as because I can't find it to add to my flask or tankard.
Empty. Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually gonna grab see, they each hold 1 pint. I have 40 gallons. I have a whole bag dedicated towards putting shit in, and I'm gonna get 50 of them to start off with because I can easily hold that and just have them ready.
Give me a second. I gotta do some calculations for that price.
So that'd be how much? How many copper were they a pop?
Hold on a minute. I'm factoring in a discount.
Oh yeah, discount. I forgot you were going to give a discount.
So there's 10 copper and a gold, right, or and a silver.
Yeah. Yes. They're pretty much they're the pennies of the world.
All right. So if we go to that, we convert from there to there. 1 gold piece.
Okay.
A lot of conversion. I just figured it was easier to do it in gold for you.
Okay. Let me see if those are showing up right. It's not wanting me to. Okay, I'll get them added. I'll figure it out.
At least make a note for yourself.
Yeah. Failed to remove coins. I don't care if it removes coins. I just want to know. Oh, okay. All right. And then I'm going to go to the inn and check up on how the returned miners are doing, if people are able to have been offering help, let people know what's going on up at the mine, etc., while other people are doing their shit.
Yeah, I mean they're going pretty well. Honestly, they're just eating and resting. They've been going back and forth between just the bar and home. Patrick's been also like at making sure like, hey, if you guys want to come out here, I'll just we'll just bring some stuff to your home. And they ended up allowing that. So they're just kind of between their three little houses over there. Patrick's been getting some help, getting some food and some nice liquors and some things over there so they can just chill in. But they're very appreciative of you guys. They all stand up and shake your hands and stop what they're doing when you show up to check on them. They really appreciate you a lot. And they tell you to send some love back to your other people as well. Like what you guys did for us, it means the world. You saved us. So yay. I'm going to go ahead and see what Matt would like to do now that you've come back.
Let me see. I'd like to take a long rest.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about that. We're ending the session tonight. We're letting you guys do some wrap up after you've come back. Presumably, you're going to take a rest before you go back in again. That was the plan, I believe.
I hope so.
Is there a way that I can enchant my armor?
But can you afford that? And isn't
Hey,
your
Jayson.
armor already enchanted?
What about my weapon?
Isn't your weapon enchanted?
Not as much as I want it to be.
Well, I mean, you can always enchant it more, but I'm going to say now that level 1 was the cheaper level. I don't even think you have enough that you can borrow in order to afford to get it up again, sir. You're going to have to wait on that.
Yeah, once you get +1, that's when it starts getting in the pricey range.
Yeah.
Oh, what about my dagger? It's still common.
Why would you want to?
Do you use your fucking dagger at all? I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you want to do that, you can.
It depends on my little feat thing after we talk after the show.
You get what you get with your characters. Some characters, some classes and things get feats built in. Some you have to take eventually on your own. If you don't have one, it's because you haven't had the opportunity to choose one, which doesn't happen until level 4 for you, or it wasn't built into your class at all. So, to answer your question,
so I'll have to wait till level 4.
Yeah. And at level 4, you'll either get to choose a feat or you'll be able to raise a stat point. So it's.
I'm definitely going to raise it. I'm definitely going to get a feat. I already know which one I want.
All right. So then you're going to wait on the dagger situation?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Which is going to bring us to Michelle. Anything you need to do?
I didn't use any of my potions.
Okay. That's good.
Dell's good. Dell's taking care of the oils.
Yep. And you're muted, so you know.
Sorry.
So start again.
Sorry, guys, we lost the mouse dongle, and now I can't I have to use the touchpad, and I hate that shit. Anyways, I didn't use any healing potions, so I still have all the healing potions I bought earlier. Dell's got us covered with the oil. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm good. And my laptop's starting to scream at me that I need to plug it in. And if I plug it in, I have to unplug my phone.
All right. Well, I mean, you're good. So, Jayson, what do you got? You're the last person up here.
Have we had anybody arrested?
There hasn't been a need as of yet, so no.
Okay.
You can't feed Antonio?
I mean, you fed him pretty fucking well in the time he's been here. I mean, very well.
There were giant corpses just waiting to be fed to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right.
Yeah, he's solid.
I'm gonna go check on the brewery. Make sure
Alright.
everything's working. Make sure everything's starting to work out over there.
Yeah, you go checking on the brewery. Things are going. The brewing process is happening. By the end of the week, the Giants are going to get their first shipment.
Awesome.
It's actually going pretty well over there. I mean, they're a little light staffed, but you already knew that they were going to be light staffed. You guys don't have everything fully staffed quite yet, but you do have people that after they have the week off want jobs that aren't in the mine. So
Yeah. So I will tell the was it a dryad? Faye lady?
Yeah.
The one who runs the bar.
She's Faye. She runs the brewery, right?
Yeah, the brewery. I'll let her know. I was like, we'll probably be sending some more workers over to you soon. Please don't turn them into animals because we need the workers.
Yeah, no, I mean, we made a deal. I came here. I wouldn't turn any of your people into animals. I got you. I'm keeping to it. Me and the critters are just, we're enjoying the land. It's quieter over here. We're enjoying ourselves. And I got to say, I love this hairy guy. He's fantastic. I've not met too many Sasquatches in my life, but he definitely takes the cake. We're getting along pretty nicely.
He's a good dude. Do you need anything?
Oh, we're pretty good, thanks.
All right. Other than that, I didn't use any potions. Check up on the Mimic Mafia. They're all good. So
they're all good. I mean, the farm's going well. I mean, basically, all your businesses are fine. You just need some more employees, which you already have now. When the week's over, all your businesses are fully staffed, except for you'll need to eventually hire people for the mine. But other than that, every business in town that you guys have up and going is you can consider it all fully staffed. Like staffed to the point where some of them even get days off now, which is nice for them.
Nice.
To not work themselves to death. So, not that you guys were working them to death, but because you weren't. But also by the end,
we didn't even pay attention to.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of the week, with your staffing and everything, these guys coming off break, your shipments are going out, and you'd already found out a couple days ago that the mill had been running well. And you got your turkey farm plus the fruit and vegetables. You guys are gonna be ready to open town, period, in about 2 weeks. To outside and travel again in commerce.
Sweet.
So you guys are doing pretty well when it comes to that.
All right. Well, I mean, as long as I that's what I spend my time doing. I go check out around town, check on all the businesses, see how everything's doing, and
yeah, things are going great. The magic shop is doing well. The blacksmith is fantastic. I mean, Harry does a lot of your leatherworking and stuff, and he always finds shit to do. So I mean, you're good. He's got a stall he's built now out in front of his little hut where he can sell things from because he just doesn't want to. He doesn't want a building in town. It makes him feel too closed in. But you guys still have some shops in town that you can open up. The library is doing great. Also the herb shop, the Scroll King shop is doing great. The bar is. You guys are starting to run a little low, but not dangerously low. But then again, by the time you are out, your breweries,
that, and we could always call for a shipment from
if you need to. Yep,
the headquarters. Yeah.
But you'll be good on all your basic ale and stuff. Now, some nice spirits. You guys are doing okay on those. You can expand your brewery also to do more than just ale. Once those guys at the end of the week get up, you guys can talk about what you want to start, going as far as the higher quality spirits go.
Okay. Then I'm done. Then once I check in on all the businesses, I'll go back to the manor and.
All right.
Shut down for a bit.
So I'm gonna give you guys your experience, and then we're gonna do our wrap up. Unfortunately, so I did this plan. I did plan this obviously for all you guys. Jenny, unfortunately, her internet went down the whole house. Nothing much she could do about that. I awarded her 50 experience for the RP she did before she had to go, because there was some RP and stuff that you guys did, and the rest of you are going to get 550 experience total.
All right,
a piece,
experience,
obviously.
550.
I upped the difficulty level a tad because 4 of you guys, especially that mob, but you guys now have experienced how mob tactics work with zombies. You got a lot luckier than they should have, but it's that advantage, man. It's tough.
Halfway to level 4. Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and start the closing campfire ceremonies with. We'll start it with Del this time.
Let's see. This time I had a lot of fun learning to be a lot sneakier, or trying to be, figuring out the map setup a lot better because I was really confused on the scale of the map,
Okay.
which I think a couple of us were.
Yeah.
Because initially I thought that we had gone to the potato, came back out, and we're heading up towards that blank spot in the middle, or
Okay.
filled spot in the middle, and that's what the left and the right were, instead of it being up on the fork where the left and the right were. That's in my brain
Right.
where we got confused at. So now that I know the scale of the place a lot better, I like it. I like the tactics that we're using. I think we're doing pretty good breaking things up, trying to work efficiently, doing the fire when we can, doing pretty good at healing each other when we can, but also, instead of taking an attack of opportunity and throwing a healing potion at you, let me kill this guy real quick and then better heal you. And
Right.
we were able to do some of that, and we were able to talk a bit more diplomatically with people. So I'm happy on how our town is developing, and I like what we're doing. I think we've had some good bonding with this. We're learning each other better and knowing who can do what and what order to go in. So yeah.
Nice. Over to you, Matt.
I felt it went really well. I appreciate you guys letting me tank because that's what I want to do. And I'm gonna fall down sometimes, but I appreciate you guys picking me back up. And man, these zombies were actually kind of tricky. I got to give you a hand because there were so many of them. It was hard to plan a little bit just on the fly from those extra 10 just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was tough for you guys, man.
My favorite part was probably let's see. Yeah, so I was I've been having a really good day, and then once I went to the shrine and you told me that I got inspiration, that gave me the motivation to actually role play more, and I feel like I talked a lot more during this show.
Mhm.
So I feel like I can express myself more, and you guys made it an even better experience. So I feel like I'll keep on doing this the rest of the time we play.
Oh yeah, man. That's awesome. It's always good to hear from the newest gamer out of our group. That's some good shit, man. We're gonna move on over to Michelle while I mute.
So I really enjoyed the whole zombie thing. I like that we kind of had a plan going in, and that plan did change a little bit because, things happen and, zombies. And we were able to talk to the people and fix things for the miners. So now, once we get this thing cleared out, I bet you we're going to have miners for our mine already. So that's a good thing. And we're all our characters are learning how to work with each other very well.
Thank you for that.
Didn't get to do it this time, so I had to.
Fuck you, Apple.
Yes.
Moving over to you, Jayson.
Yes. So here I was, just walking down this path, minding my own business, and these fucking zombies. I enjoyed it. I like the fact that we actually took the time to plan this time instead of having you have to throw things at us saying here because you didn't plan. So we're learning. Yay! I'm excited for the town to get up and running because yes, I love swinging my sword around and everything, but I'm starting to enjoy the little side thing with the town. Helping it prosper and all that. So that's what I'm really looking forward to once we get everything going on there. Matt, I would like to see you use your spells more. You're a cleric. You could have turned undead on those things like numerous times.
Yep. I think he forgets he's a cleric sometimes.
Yeah, I do too.
I should have went barbarian. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you should have went barbarian and I went cleric.
No, he should have gone paladin.
Yeah, that would have no, because paladins still have turn undead.
Yep.
Yeah, that is like when you're fighting undead, that is your go-to. Because you could literally make all of them either be instantly destroyed or run from us. And then like they just are gone.
Yeah.
And we can either like chase them down and destroy them, one by one, or just move on with our lives. So
Or send the zombie army to the dragon and feed the dragon, the zombie army.
no, because they just run. You don't get to like direct which way they go.
Right.
They just go in a random direction to get away. Yeah, turn undead.
It's not on my list.
You may not have that yet.
Turn on. Let me. You should. Clerics have it at like level 3. I thought. It's channel divinity, I do believe. Clerics turn undead as an action. You present your holy symbol, speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can see within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails saving throw, is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. What level do you get that? I thought that was at level 1. Second level. Yeah, you should have it. You have channel. Do you have channel divinity under your class features?
Channel
divinity.
Let me see. I even searched it in the spell book and I'm not getting nothing.
No, it'll be one of your class features. Channel divinity.
Class features.
Or class abilities, or I'd have to bring my character sheet back up to see what it's.
Yep, I see it now. Yep, there it is.
Channel divinity is everything that you would use that's not a spell. So turn undead, paladins, their lay on hands, and their turn undead, things like that.
I see it now. Yep, you're right.
So yeah, if we run an undead, that's your go-to, homie. That is like what you were built for, especially being a priest of death. Undead would be an abomination to you.
Well, damn, I would have fucking used that earlier if I knew it.
That's all right. I mean, you got that. You've also, when you're fighting normal things now, you have that touch of death, which you can use a channel divinity instead of turning undead. You can use it to do an extra 11 necrotic damage. That wouldn't help you against zombies, but
yeah,
would it help
against living beings?
Dragon?
Yeah. Do what?
Would it help against the dragon?
Yes.
Possibly, yes.
Unless it was an undead dragon.
Remember, you at this point in time, though, you've only got one use of it per rest.
Okay.
I believe. So you have to save it for whatever you think is gonna be more useful for.
Yeah, I gotta start using my class features more, for sure.
Yeah, and that's all. Honestly, trust me, I know some clerics that tank like you tanked. Like in 5th ed, clerics can be used in a lot of different ways, and the way you're setting your cleric up, you can easily still continue to tank without being a barbarian. The only thing you got to keep in mind is your spells and your abilities. But I know some that just excelled and were like god level with mounted combat too, even. So I mean, like I've seen a lot of different clerics in 5e run in a lot of ways, man. You're not necessarily doing anything wrong, and you're still learning, and you're still low level. But yeah, I mean, just remember you got the spells and you got your class abilities. You did remember to use the healing word though.
That's true.
You did pop the healing word.
I've been starting to use more spells. I just haven't used my class features.
Yeah, it's a comfort zone, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like saying you were wrong. I'm just like next time, use the shit out of it, homie.
Oh yeah, I didn't think that way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying you suck. I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the first time you guys really thought about tactics, and that's what Friday's been on you guys the most about. And the one time everything is coming together, even starting a little bit more of the role play, is the one time her internet dies. But you guys you've come a long way. You got a lot further to go, but you're getting there. You guys, you're thinking about a lot of fun and interesting things. It's adding a lot of fun and flavor to the campaign, which I'm really enjoying as the DM. Yes, I set all this mine stuff up. I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't know what side stuff or what preparation you guys were going to do. And I did a quick and easy basic setup just to kind of teach you guys a little bit more about dungeoneering. Those of you that haven't played for a while or that are new, dungeons and, mines and things underground are kind of a whole different ball game than fighting out in the woods. So I'm kind of seeing this as your like introductory dungeon type adventure, which is why it's been, well, they're going to stay in this room and not travel around. After I take the kid gloves off, it is more natural for zombies and other creatures to wander and not all be in the same place and be in different spots when you come back. Just for future reference for you guys. But we'll get there after you guys hit level 5 or once you hit level 5. So, yeah, a lot of fun. It's also hilarious. You guys were you brought dynamite down to the mine. I was over here fucking dying laughing. I'm like, I gotta not kill them before level 5, but Jesus, now they're gonna bring dynamite into a mine and maybe blow up a barricade and they haven't even talked to anybody down there. That was fun to see all that play out.
I didn't really. I just wanted it there in case, like we needed it. I didn't actually plan on going and just chucking dynamite left and right.
It was still hilarious.
I did say boom, so I'll take full credit for that.
No, you guys were all on it. Even Jenny was in on it. You guys were all equally in on the whole dynamite plan. I just thought it was hilarious.
Blow up shit first. Blow up shit first. Ask questions later.
Let me just talk to the dragon. That's gonna be another one. I can't wait to see how that plays out.
Hope for the best.
I know this is. I know this is not going to work. I know it.
Okay, so for me, it's just a matter of how spectacularly it fails. That's where we're going to be at for next session. Because I mean, like I said, you guys, you guys have easily done now officially a little over half the mine. You've only got one straight shot in the main corridor and your pepper offshoot, and then all that's left is all that over there by where the dragon is. So, I mean, like you guys made a lot of fucking progress today, and you set it up with a lot of other things to where I think there's a really good chance you guys will be able to just come in next session and finish this, based on what you've set up for yourselves and the knowledge that you've gained.
Do I get inspiration every time I go to the shrine?
You don't know.
Okay.
The inspiration does come into play, by the way. Like, there's different ways inspiration is handled. In this case, your character was personally inspired. There's a different version of inspiration where I say you have DM inspiration. When I give you DM inspiration, that means you're going to be able to make a roll of your choice with advantage during the session at some point. You just got some basic character inspiration this time. But there are times where I may want to inspire DM inspiration on you guys if you've done something that's particularly amused me. So keep that in mind as well.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
All right, guys. A great episode. Jason, where can we find you?
I am on Discord and Steam under Villain in Glasses. And that's, of course, I am here every Thursday, either playing D&D or running the White Wolf / World of Darkness. World of Darkness, because White Wolf don't know it anymore. SCP campaign. Also coming back very soon, the Outlight Radio show. And that's the way it is.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, Michelle.
You can find me right here.
That is true. That's the only place you can find her.
There. Right there.
Matt, where can we find you?
Exactly there.
I could say my favorite phrase. You can find me on the Elliott Network. And you can find me on Mats and Monsters. Not this Wednesday, sadly. Womp womp. But next Wednesday, where we sum up our whole draft and we get that's what we're doing, is we're doing the summary of the teams and everything, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna show off the videos of our teams, like all the people on our team, the tag teams and all that.
And also on the Outlight Radio show as the janitor. And you can find me next LA night saying, yeah.
Side note, one of the little mini stories that's inside, it's the audio drama inside the audio drama. You also do the voice of fucking Brian.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
That's the Brian voice
You
right
can
there.
also find him scaring the shit out of Jason's son.
Yeah, he scared the shit out of Jason's son on accident yesterday. He was trying out his new mask and going up the stairs to show it to Jason, and Jason's son's comes out of the bathroom. Matt's coming out the stairs with that new clown mask, and that poor child. I think he almost died.
Yeah, his heart definitely skipped a beat.
Hey, where can we find you, Del?
You can find me here on the Owlite Network. I do pretty much every Sunday. This upcoming Sunday, we're going to be doing Mother's Day stories with the Owlite Society. It is a virtual campfire where we tell stories and tales. They can be pre-written or traditional campfire style, or just kind of recounting tales of your life. I am also generally on, halftime on Tomb of the Terrible, which coming up on the 13th will be Prey. P-R-A-Y, the first movie in that, yes, Christian horror series. When I'm not here, I'm on Still the Dorkening Network, which we are a part of, over on Splash Pages. And for the rest of this month, that's on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is different than all of the rest of our times. Jim Calafiore, Garrett Gunn on the 21st, and Colin Bunn and Tyler Crook on the 28th. So join me there, have some fun, get some great comics. My Facebook page, Carrie, K-A-R-I, picture of a crow, that's me, Sanders. You can get a hold of my author page and everything else there. And mostly it's just Friday pretending to be me. So, yeah. That's how you find me. And that's what I have going on.
Hell yeah. As always, you can find me at raztslasher.com. I've been updating my site a lot lately. A lot of big changes are going on over there. You can type in my name to social media and find me anywhere, but you're going to be talking to the number one Raz cosplayer in the world, which is Saint Friday, aka Jenny. And I did let Jenny know, Matt, that since you sold a couple books at the convention as me, that you're moving up on her a little bit. I mean, she still got you, but you know. Oh yeah. Power outage is kind of a big deal, dude. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that shit. Also, coming up tomorrow is the next time you can find me here on the Owlite Network with Chainer's Haunted Secrets. Going to be hanging out with Friday for Powers Back Up, me, and of course our fearless leader for that show, Pyle. We're going to be talking to Troy Corleone, who we're going to make pronounce his name to make sure we have it correct, and talk about the squishable little bus toy that he still hasn't given to Pyle yet. So make sure you check that out. That is our show all about haunted attractions and people that work in the haunted attraction industry. Other than that, yeah, Owlite Radio is coming back very, very, very soon. I think sooner than most people even realize. We got so many amazing things coming up, you guys. And I just want to say officially on air, not only am I a doctor, I am also a teacher now officially. So it's been a super weird. Exactly. I am now officially certified to teach English and creative writing, literature, and English composition to college students. So that's going to be exciting in the future for some people that are me.
Professor, doctor.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
You were already certified.
Yeah, I was already certified, but now I'm just certified to teach. There's that level. Yeah, basically.
Doctor.
So yeah, it's been a weird and wild ride for me. And I'm going to toot my own horn for a second because I'm extra proud. I have gone through almost now my entire master's degree program with a straight 4.0, and I didn't think I was going to squeak that out. I was really nervous about it. This teacher certification is no joke, you guys. If you're thinking about doing it, it's the most amount of work I think I've done for anything in my life, as it should be to become a teacher. So just know that you're in for a long road, but it's exciting and it's rewarding when you get to the end. But otherwise, guys, you can find me at Brooke's mom's house, in particular in the morning. I think she may make me pancakes. But have a good night and adventure on.
Hey, you forgot
The sad thing is, he's not lying.
Except the pancakes part, because I know damn well she's not going to make me pancakes. That's okay. That's okay. I'll let it slide.
Okay. Am I going to get pancakes Sunday morning?
No, you make me the pancakes. See? No. I go to mom's houses because the moms make me the pancake. If you're not going to make... Maybe I'll be at someone else's mom's house in the morning. We'll see how that goes.
Oh,
exactly.
Wait,
Whoever
Donata's showing
offers
up.
the pancake.
And I was
All right.
like, I didn't
Good
see the
night, everybody.
microphone down. God damn it. Good night.
See you guys later.